para po tayo dito nasa klase. So, meron po tayong mga reminders para sa ating mga students. Alright, saglit lamang po and I will share my screen para makita ng ating mga students ano ba yung mga reminders na dapat nilang malaman para ngayon.
Yes, so habang inihahanda ni Sir Dan yung ating presentation, meron tayong makikita dyan sa comment section ng mga links na kung saan pwede nyo silang i-visit para makita yung profile ni Limitless PH. So we have different social media accounts like of course, our website. You can click that link para makita yung website ni Limitless PH, our Facebook page. So please like and follow sa ating Facebook page para updated tayo sa mga market trends about Forex. And of course, our FB group and our LinkedIn account. So we also have an Instagram. So you can follow us at Limitless PH Trading.
Alright, so ito po yung ating mga reminders para sa ating mga students para mas maging maayos ang ating session ngayong gabi. Of course, first is please use your registered name from the Eventbrite registration, and registered participants or participants with different name from the official registration will be removed from this Zoom room. So meron po kaming nakikita na hindi po yung kanilang registered name ang ginamit. So kung pwede po is ang gamitin po natin is kung ano pong name ang ginamit pa sa registration, yun po yung inyong gamitin before entering this Zoom meeting. And of course, second is kindly participate with the events activity kasi meron po tayong mga prizes para sa mga active na students natin ngayong gabi. And of course, take down notes and important details from tonight's webinar because there will be some live quizzes during the session. Participants who can answer correctly will win prizes. So I hope meron po tayong pen and paper na nakahanda o na naka-ready sa ating tabi para once na nag-start ang ating program or yung ating webinar tonight is meron po tayong masusulatan. So, nabanggit ko po kanina, meron tayong GCash prizes na pamimigay to those students na active sa ating session for tonight. And of course, lahat din po ng ating mga attendees tonight ay makaka-receive ng free trading ebook na nagkakahalaga lamang po ng 5,000 pesos. Pero dahil kayo is umattend ng ating webinar tonight, this is all free. So, ganun po ka-generous si Limitless PH Trading Academy. So Justin, before we start ating webinar or seminar proper, sino nga ba or ano nga ba si Limitless PH Trading Academy?
Okay, Dan. So let's get to know more kung sino nga ba sa Limitless PH Trading Academy. So Limitless PH is founded by our coach Tariq Gutierrez Tensuan in September 2018. So Limitless PH is going 6 years this 2024. Limitless PH has provided free and paid Forex training programs to aspiring traders here in the Philippines. Limitless PH also has continued to grow and has partnered with an international trading academy in 2019 to elevate the students' chances of success in Forex trading. So yung partnered international trading company natin is si ACY Securities, if you are all familiar with ACY. So today we are in partnership yun nga po, with one of the largest brands in financial markets, ACY Securities. And last June 2022, Limitless PH entered the list of the top 5 trading schools in the Philippines as per Bro. Yes, so aside from that, We also have an office building here in BGC Taguig. We are located here in BGC at the 32nd Street, 7th Avenue Trade and Financial Tower, BGC Taguig. So if any one of our participants today is gusto mag-visit dito sa office para makausap si coach or any one of our account managers, you are all very welcome. So, 19th floor, Trade and Financial Tower Building, BGC Taguig. So, yan. Yung color green na building na po yan. Ngayon, ang building na. And we also have different certificate from different governments such as DTI and yung mga kailangan po para mag-operate yung business. So, masasabi ko lang talaga it's very legit. Si Limitless PH na Forex Trading Education Company for everyone.
Yes, tama ka dyan, Justin. And I know, siguro merong mga existing students tayo or meron tayong mga naka-attend na yung webinar na experience scam, maloko ng different companies. So dito po sa Limitless PH Trading Academy, tayo po is credible and of course, legit na legit po si Limitless PH Trading Academy. So nakikita nyo po sa inyong screen yung mga certificates na meron tayo. And doon pa lamang po nasa BGC tayo, yung ating office. So talagang doon pa lamang po makikita natin how credible Limitless PH Trading Academy is. So kung naghahanap po kayo ng company or ng trading academy na yung po tayong Facebook group. So kanina po nag-send ang ating coach sa ating comment section ng mga social media platforms natin. So you can visit us on our social media pages. Meron po tayong Facebook group, Facebook page, and of course, Instagram, LinkedIn, and such. So if you want na makareceive po ng mga notifications or ng mga updates from Limitless, please do like and follow our social media platforms para maging updated po kayo sa atin pong mga ganap sa Limitless PH Trading Academy. So of course, I know everyone is excited na makilala ang ating speaker for tonight, which is si Coach P. Ayan, nakikita niyo sa screen nyo. But before anything else, meron lang po tayong mga katanungan para sa ating mga students ngayong gabi. For our first question, of course, gusto po namin malaman kung taga saan po ba ang ating mga students ngayong gabi. So you can comment po sa ating comment section kung taga saan po, hanggang saan ba umabot si Limitless PH Trading Academy. Ayan, Justin, may nakikita ka na ba?
Okay guys, kindly comment down sa ating chat box. So nakikita ko si Sir Jericho Gozon, South Korea. Wow, totoo ba yan, sir? From South Korea. Si Sir Philip Juan from Taguig. Hi sir, good evening. So if meron kayong time sir, punta kayo dito sa office natin. Si Sir Jomer Lagasca from Nueva Ecija. Yan. Si Sir Christian, Sir Ed, and Sir John Cruz are all from QC. Ayan. And then, si Miss ano din pala, Miss Aina Ribancos, also from QC. And then, meron din tayo dito from Saudi, si Miss Gracebel Felix. Ayan, good evening po. And then, si Sir Edilberto, hello sir, good evening from Santa Rosa City, Laguna. Ayun. So, meron din tayo in a few clients na from Taguig and Las Piñas. So, good evening po to each and every one of us. And nakita ko lang yung question ni Sir Ray about sa office address natin. So, yung office address po natin, sinend ko dyan sa chat box, which is yung Trade and Financial Tower, BGC. So, 19th floor, room 1906. Ayan.
Ayan, so ating mga students ngayong gabi is kung saan-saan pa nagmula. Again, thank you so much po for attending this webinar. And mostly din ng mga nakita ko, we are inviting you po sa mga malalapit sa BGC Taguig to create an appointment with us para maka-visit sa ating office para ma-meet niyo po personally ang inyong mga account managers in the future and also our dedicated head coach of Limitless PH Training Academy, which is makikilala nyo maya-maya lamang. And of course, for our second question, gusto din po namin malaman, what made you interested in joining this webinar or in what made you interested in Forex trading? So ano po ba yung inyong deepest why? Bakit ako nag-attend ng webinar? Bakit ako nag-register? Ano yung gusto nating maging outcome? Ano yung gusto nating result? Bakit tayo nagjo-join sa mga ganito pong webinar? So again, makikicomment na lang po sa ating comment section para malaman po namin yung inyong purpose or reason kung bakit kayo umattend ngayong gabi. Alam naman natin po, tonight is Wednesday night, may mga pasok ang everyone kinabukasan, pero nandito po kayo para matuto ng kung ano man pong reason ang meron po kayo. So Justin, may nababasa ka na ba?
Okay, so of course hindi mawawala ang sagot ng sambayanan na to learn more about forex trading. So yun talaga yung pinaka-common and lagi nating nababasa sa kada webinar, hindi mawawala ang to learn more about forex trading. And si Sir Brian, expansion of knowledge and options for source of income. That is a great answer po, sir. Financial freedom, retirement business from Sir Christian Cornell, and then earn money while at home. So I guess guys, you are in the right place. This is a perfect opportunity for each and every one of us to achieve those deepest why kung bakit nga ba tayo nag-join for today's webinar. Ikaw Dan, baka may nababasa ka dyang nag-catch ng attention mo.
Yes, actually, ang nababasa ko, yung mostly talaga na mga comment ng ating mga aspiring and existing traders is to have a passive income and financial freedom. So, uh, ngayon po mag-start yung kung ano man pong result ang gusto nating makuha. And ang pinakamahalaga pong step sa kung ano man po ang gusto natin is yung first step. So which is ngayon ginagawa niyo na yung pagsimpleng pag-attend po ng webinar para matuto is malaki pong factor para makuha natin or mapagtagumpayan natin kung ano man pong gusto nating marating sa ating buhay. And ayan, thank you so much po sa lahat na nagko-comment. And for our last question, meron na po ba ditong may experience na sa Forex trading? At sino naman po ba dito yung beginner pa lamang, as in zero knowledge? Again, comment lang po tayo if you are experienced trader na or aspiring one. Para at least malaman po namin dito yung level po ng inyong experience sa trading. Ayan, we have webinar poll sa inyo pong screen. Kindly answer na lang po sa inyo pong natin yung ating mga students na experience ba or talagang beginner pa lamang.
Okay, so most of our attendees for tonight na nakikita ko ha dito sa ating comment section are newbies and aspiring traders na gusto mag-start nga na makapag-join sa forex trading. So, pero nakikita ko si Sir Jericho intermediate, and that's a great answer, sir, since you can also use this webinar as your refresher po para sa inyong naging trading journey before. And then from Sir Christian Cornell, having attended webinars but not yet started on the trading. Naku, bakit kaya hindi pa nag-i-start si Sir Christian? Charis. So, kita ko din dito sa webinar poll, 54% of our attendees are all no trading experience at all. So meron namang mga 17% na intermediate, which is they are been trading for 6 months to 1 year. So yun dan.
Yes, ako Justin ang sasagot sa tanong mo kung bakit kaya hindi pa nag-start mag-trade si Sir Christian Cornell. Siguro, ito yung time para makapag-start na si Sir Christian Cornell. So baka si Limitless PH Trading Academy po talaga ang para sa inyo at sa ACY Securities, yung perfect na broker or na hinahanap mo. So hopefully after this webinar, makapag-start na po tayo mag-trade Sir Christian Cornell. Ayan. So, may nabasa din ako kanina si kay Sir Julian Olasiman, me pero nasunog. So, ngayong gabi sir, pwede kayong magtanong ng mga questions or kung ano man po concerns nyo about sa forex trading sa ating head coach kasi ang ating pong head coach is talaga ah, mahusay na mahusay when it comes to this industry. So, kung ano man pong reason kung bakit kayo nasunog, pwede niyo po siyang sabihin kay Coach Lee para at least sa next pong pagte-trade nyo is maiwasan na po natin ang masunugan ng account. Alright, so dahil ang gabi pong ngayon ay special and this is our second webinar for this month, meron pong gustong bumati na special ding tao para sa ating mga students ngayong gabi. So please welcome the Global Sales Manager from ACY Securities, Mr. Lenny Volpicella.
Hi traders, Lenny here from ACY Securities. I wanted to welcome you all to this evening's webinar hosted by Limitless PH. Recently, ACY Securities and Limitless PH have formed a partnership to bring both education and a reliable, cost-competitive trading platform to our traders across the Philippines. I wanted to give you all a brief rundown on ACY Securities' history and products before Tariq takes over with this evening's content. Recently, ACY Securities celebrated their 11-year anniversary, providing traders across the globe with our financial services and trading products. We have a series of offices located in Sydney, Australia, which is also our head office, including offices in Manila, Jordan, Taiwan, Egypt, with further plans to open up offices in Vietnam and Dubai. Now, we like to pride ourselves on our trading conditions brought by fast execution speeds, which are delivered by our top tier liquidity providers to ensure all our traders have the best conditions possible. We also offer an array of trading account types to cater for the many different trading styles and the many different trading needs in which individual traders have. So first and foremost, we have our standard account, which is simply a spread with no commission. It is our most basic entry level account in which we offer. Followed by that, we have our Pro Zero account, which is our raw spread account offering, which entails a $6 round trip commission per standard lot. This Pro Zero account is our most popular account offering amongst what I'm currently going through at the moment. And finally, we have our Bespoke account, which is our most premium cost competitive account, as it offers raw spreads as well as a $5 round trip commission per one standard lot. This account type also comes equipped with a personal account manager as well as access to our private Telegram trading feed channel. Now, all our clients that come aboard will have access to the ACY Client Cloud, where you'll be able to find further training and education. We have an array of deposit and withdrawal methods such as Drag and Pay, Squirrel, bank transfer, as well as credit card and debit card deposit methods. We also offer a unique leveling system which allows our traders to earn rebates on their personal trading volume. So the more volume you put through, if you reach the specific tiers throughout the volume requirements, then again, you will earn a rebate direct to your trading account. Now also, traders of ACY Securities will be able to take part in our most exciting event of the year, being our 2022 Trading Comp, also known as the Pip Hunter Trading Contest. The contest is based on our unique MMR ranking system, where traders will earn their rank based on a series of criteria including profit and loss, drawdown, win rate, Sharpe ratio, Karma ratio, as well as standard deviation. There will be 50 winners who will take share of a $75,000 bonus, and this is a great way for you to compete with our best traders and see how you can rank over the 6-month period. Any trader with a live funded ACY Securities trading account will have the ability to join in on the Trading Cup contest. Now we hope to see some high-ranking students of Limitless PH throughout the contest, given the quality of content and material supplied by Limitless's head coach, Tariq. I hope I've provided you all with some valuable insight in relation to who ACY Security is as a company, as well as a few of the many products in which we have to offer. For now, I'm going to leave you in the hands of Tariq to let the learning begin. I wish you all a successful trading journey. Until next time, good night.
All right, thank you so much, Sir Lenny Valpesala, the Global Sales Manager of ACY Security. And now, at this juncture, I'm requesting everyone to please open their cameras for our photo opportunity. So, if available po yung kanilang cameras, yung kanila pong mga laptop or desktop cameras dyan, or yung mga naka-join po sa phone, I highly encourage everyone to please open their camera para po sa ating photo opportunity. Para lang po magkaroon tayo ng memories. So, June 19, hanggang po kayo ng webinar. So, Justine, may nakikita ka na ba?
Yes, so meron akong ilang nakikita mga participants na nag-open ng camera. So, yung iba po na hindi pa nag-open, please open your camera for a quick photo opportunity. So, nakikita ko si Sir Ed. Hi, Sir. Tangdich po yan. So, hello po. Ayan. So, ayan. Nag-open na sila. Okay, ito po muna ako sa first slide ng screen ko. Mag-photo up. Okay po. 1, 2, 3. Okay po, yung kabila naman po. 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you so much po. You can turn off your camera or pwede nyo rin naman po iwan. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much, Justine. And of course, ready na po ba tayong makilala si Coach T? Type yes po. If ready na po ba tayong makilala ang ating speaker ngayong gabi? Ayan, so again, comment lang po tayo sa ating comment section para malaman po namin kung gaano na ba ka-excited ang ating mga students ngayong gabi para makilala si Coach T. So to give you a gist, sino nga ba si Coach T? Who is Coach T? Ari Gutierrez Tensuan. So in 2014, a former OFW in Saudi Arabia began his trading journey driven by his passion for economics. He returned to the Philippines in 2017 to address the lack of financial literacy among Filipinos, making them vulnerable to scams. He founded Limitless PH Trading Academy in September 2018, providing free education to thousands of Filipinos worldwide. He has been invited to various events to share his expertise in investments and Forex trading. His dedication to helping others succeed in their financial journeys continues to inspire others. So as you can see sa pictures po, si Coach T din po is nag-local bar dito po sa Philippines, but ang kanya po talagang calling is magkaroon ng quality Forex education to all existing and aspiring traders here in the Philippines. So nakikita niyo din po sa inyo pong screen ang mga students ni Coach T or ni Coach Tariq Gutierrez Tensuan. So I know everyone is excited to meet Coach T, and without further ado, let me introduce to you our speaker for tonight. He is definitely ready to share his knowledge about Forex, Please welcome the trader, economist, entrepreneur, and the head coach and founder of Limitless PH Training Academy, the one and only Mr. Tari Gutierrez Pensuan.
Okay, okay. Medyo nagkaroon ng konting delay. Magandang gabi po sa ating mga attendees for tonight. Okay. We are basically doing something different tonight kasi normally po pag tayo ay nagkakaroon ng mga webinar or seminars, normally what we do is we basically do it on Fridays, right? But this time, well, not really the first time, but one of the very few times na nag-decide kami to do a webinar on a Wednesday kasi nagkakaroon kami ng mga request that a lot of people are not able to attend the webinars and seminars during weekends or Friday, which is basically an extension of the weekend. So we're trying to do that right now. And we can see that there's a lot of you here, no? In fact, marami pang paparating, marami pang na-late, na traffic sila for whatever reason. Dito sa BGC kanina, naglalakad ako sa labas, hindi gumagalaw yung mga sasakyan. Iba talaga ang rush hour dito sa Pilipinas, lalo na dito sa mga main areas, no? BGC and Makati, and of course, Quezon City, anything Metro Manila, I would say, makaka-experience ka talaga ng matinding traffic. And anyway, again, good evening guys, and thank you for being here. I appreciate you all being here tonight. Nakikita niyo ba ako? Narinig niyo ba ako? Kasi hindi ko alam kung nakakonect. Wait lang, check ko yung mic ko. Can you guys hear me okay? Malino po ba yung boses ko? Yes? Okay. Great. Thank you very much. All right, great. Okay, sige, simulan na natin. Huwag na natin patagalin pa. Okay, so ako po si Coach C and nandito po kami ngayon sa office dito sa BGC sa Trade and Financial Tower kung saan nandito yung mga malalaking financial institutions, mga bangko. Malapit kami sa PSE building, yung Philippine Stocks Exchange building. And some of the big banks are here in the building as well, and some financial industry companies are here sharing the building with us. And yan, actually, nandiyan sila dyan sa kabilang kwarto, nandiyan sila sa training room, and si Justine. And pagpasensyahan nyo na as early as now if we are going to have a little bit of interruption with the internet connection because the internet here is not stable. Kasi nasa 19th floor kami, so medyo nahihirapan yung, for some reasons, no? Unang-una, ang tagal ng installation. Pangalawa, ang bagal ng connection. Kahit anong kunin mo na corporate account, ang bagal talaga. Sa bahay ko, I have like 500 or 700 Mbps speed. Dito kung ano pa yung corporate ko, ano pa yung office, yung pa yung mabagal yung internet. So as early as now, kung magkakaroon tayo ng kaunting interruptions with the internet issues, please forgive us, okay? Actually, mamaya I will turn off my camera para makatulong din sa bandwidth at di masyadong kumain ng internet speed, no? Anyway, so again, good evening po sa ating lahat. I mentioned that like 5 times already. Nakita ko si Pastor Edelberto na dito kanina. Pastor, magandang gabi po. Si Pastor Edelberto Bantok. At saka may mga familiar names. Ito nga, si Christian Cornell. Sabi ko na nga ba, ikaw yun eh. So your name is very familiar to me. I remember you have been attending during pandemic. Uma-attend ka ng mga webinars namin ni Sachi, di ba? You attended the VIP class, I guess. And all the webinars that we've been doing with our previous partnership. Good evening, Pastor. And yun nga, so Christian, welcome here. Is this your first time attending Limitless PH alone? Na wala yung partnership with Sachi? Kasi matagal nang wala yung actually, okay, great. So matagal na kasing wala yung partnership namin supposedly before with IFS Markets because it was bought out by Decode. Long story. But anyway, welcome here. I hope you learned something tonight. And to everybody else na nandito ngayon, whether you're here for the first time, second time, third time, or many times, welcome po. Sana meron kayong makuhang bago sa akin ngayong gabi. Okay? So, why are we here? What are we here for? There's a lot of things that I always want to discuss, and the problem with me is that when I go start talking about certain things, medyo ang hirap ng tigilan. So I'll try to control, because there's a lot of information that I really want to share with everyone as much as possible, as many as possible. But the problem is we normally have very short amount of time because In fact, even the whole course of Limitless PH itself, yung advanced Forex course namin, it takes at least 10 weeks para matapos. At least 10 weeks. And pina-exi na yun, pina-shortcut na yun. So, obviously, there's not a lot of things that we can discuss on a nightly basis. But I'll try my best, at least masagot yung mga katanungan nyo. Okay? So, I am aware that majority of you guys here are in the beginners tab, no? Mga baguhan pa lang, mga newbies. Merong mga ilan-ilan ng mga intermediate. Can you tell me about it? Can someone share a story? May nakita ko kanina, nag-start na daw siya pero nasunog. Hindi ko maalala kung sino yun eh. Anyway, you are in the right avenue. You are in the perfect avenue. Whether you have been trading in the past, matagal ka na nag-trade, or beginner ka pa lang, or marami ka na experience pero you never made profits, then here is Limitless PH to basically guide you and help you. So the good thing is, actually for you as well, Christian Cornell, we have a lot of new products and services, right? Well, not a lot of new products per se, but we have a new profile, to cut it short, no? May explain ako sa inyo mamaya. I'll cut it as short as possible later on, but we have made it even easier for beginners and not so beginners to actually make profits as early as your first month. Okay? Kasi dati, I highly advise all of my traders in the past, when we were doing the 10-week courses and all that, wala mo na magta-trade hanggat di mo matatapos yung 10-week course. Because we wanna, sorry po, low but CP ko. Okay, meron po ba kayo malilipatan na laptop or desktop? Actually, I would highly appreciate if you guys can, if any one of you here right now is watching from your cell phone, baka meron kayong much bigger screen, pwede nyo mailipat. Kung cellphone lang yung gamit nyo, baka pwede i-connect doon sa TV. And the reason is, well, first of all, if you want to be a trader, you're gonna start trading with a laptop at least, diba? Second, meron po tayong mga ipapakita rito mamaya na pag masyadong maliit yung screen mo, baka hindi mo makita. So I highly advise to get a much bigger screen para hindi naman sayang yung gabi na to. Okay, so going back, we have something new. We are currently basically on our March, April, May, June, so third month pa lang since we launched that, and I'll tell you about it later on. And we're able to actually do the learn and earn. So you can learn while you're earning, and vice versa. You can earn while you are learning, depending on how you want to pursue it. If you just want to have a passive income, then you can have that as an option as well. If you want to learn as well while you're earning, then you can also do that. So the flexibility and the options is now more is wider now. Okay, it's wider now than before because of our recent developments, thanks to our students. Well, particularly one very good student na magaling na programmer, so we were able to do a lot of things for Limitless PH here in the Philippines. So we'll tell you all about it later on. So alam ko natanong na sa inyo to kanina, no? And you have different reasons why you're here. And ayoko maging sirang plaka na paulit-ulit magtanong, but I'm just really curious, no? What made you interested about trading? What is that main thing? And there's a reason why I'm asking this. I'm not just asking this because I want to see your answers. I will give you a realization later on when you give me your answers. So can you just type it in the chat box, in our chat box? Hindi ko alam kung anong tawag sa, well, chat box na lang din. So can you just type it there kung ano yung reason why you became interested in trading to begin with? Anyone? I guess this is the right business for me. Okay. Well, depending on, okay, very good, passive income, have financial independence. Okay, good. What else? Passive income. Side hustle, right? So anyway, kung ano man yung sagot nyo at ayaw nyong sagutin, you can just have it in, kahit sa utak nyo na lang, okay lang yun. But there's a reason why I'm asking this. And the main reason is this. Trading has been, basically is the number one industry that has been overrated and overhyped. What do I mean by that? So you see people, the reason why they got invested and interested into Forex trading or anything trading at all, it's because of all those fancy photos, Instagram, Facebook, and all those fancy stories that talk about all the luxury cars that they were able to buy, the watches, the financial freedom, whatsoever it is. So it's been overrated and overhyped for the past couple of years. Okay? So there's two reasons why. Number one, yung mga scammer, they wanna, of course, they wanna, the only way to get your attention is to post something na, okay, mag-post ng luxury car, mag-post ng maraming pera, mag-post ng ganito, mag-post ng ganon. And that really gets the attention of the Filipinos, right? Well, not only Filipinos, maybe everyone around the world. Eh, pag nakakita ka ng something material, eh, that will get your attention immediately, right? Without even understanding how it actually works. And the reason why I'm saying this is that marami kasi ng mga failed traders, and the reason why they start failing, from what I've learned for the past how many years that I've been teaching, is because mali kasi yung kanilang expectations. Right? Mali yung expectations. And this is the first thing that I will tell you guys, and I want you guys to write it down, if you can. Teka lang, let me share my, meron ba tayong whiteboard dito? Yan. Ang tagal. Nag-iba na kasi yung whiteboard nitong Zoom eh. Masyado ng maraming arte. Okay, wag na lang yan. Wag na lang yan. Masyadong tumatagal. Sige, dito na lang. Let me share my screen. And I'm gonna tell you something that's really important. First, coveran ko lang muna to. Okay. So the number one problem is that, and this is the general thing, you know, it's not just directed to traders or aspiring traders like, you know, a lot of us. This is overgeneralization. So people tend to overestimate what they can do in a year, but underestimate what they can achieve in 10 years. Okay? So keep that in mind, and this is very important in any aspect of your lives, in any career, in any industry you want to pursue. This is very important. In Tagalog, masyado nating overestimate yung pwede nating ma-achieve in a short amount of time, but underestimate naman natin yung pwede nating ma-achieve in a longer amount of time. Because investing, ladies and gentlemen, and trading in general is not something that is a get-rich-quick scheme. Okay? Hindi ito yung tipo ng bagay na pag ginawa mo ngayon, after 1 month, nakabili ka na ng Ferrari, or after 1 year, may mansion ka na. Hindi po siya ganon. It takes time to develop, and it takes time to actually learn the proper skills, and it takes time to grow your money. Because that's where it starts from. You have to be able to grow your money from your own understanding in the market, from your own decision-making. Okay? So, ang maraming pagkakamali ng majority ng mga Pilipino at majority ng mga tao is that they want a result quickly. Diba? And if they don't get to that, they start becoming frustrated. They don't follow their trading plan anymore. They don't follow their risk management. Masyado na nag-overtrade, nagiging sugal na. And that's where the disconnect happens. And that's when most traders start to lose a lot of money because lack of self-discipline. Kasi nga, sobrang naghahangad sila ng marami kaagad in a short amount of time. You have to understand, trading is something that will have a huge impact in your life in 5 years from now or 10 years from now. Investing by itself is something that will give you an impact in 10 years' time, not in a short amount of time. Okay? It will not eat up a lot of your time right now. In fact, napakakonting oras lang yung kailangan mo ring gugulin if you're just trying to invest and look for a company to invest in. But on the positive note, ang laki ng pwede niyang ibalik sa'yo in 5 years or 10 years time. Right? So again, do not underestimate, or do not overestimate rather, what you can do in 1 year, and do not underestimate what you can do in 10 years. You have to think about it as a marathon, not a sprint. Okay? Marathon po ito, hindi po ito pabilisan tumakbo. kalayuan ng matatakbo. Alright? So I really like the answers like yung mga nagsabi na for future business, for retirement plan. Kasi most of the time, yun naman talaga yung pinaka-main concept ng trading for retirement. Something that you can do if you want to have an early retirement, let's say at the age of 50, 40. Kung nag-start ka ngayon mag-trade at 30 years old ka pa lang, you can retire as early as 40 years old. Because by then, you would already have money to invest and trade, and you would already have the skills and knowledge and self-discipline to grow your own money. Okay? So keep that in mind. This is something that will really be impactful in your life in the longer time frame, not in the shorter time frame. Okay? Speaking of which, let me share with you something here. So, okay. Wait lang. All right. So, beginner's guide to Forex trading and unlocking the potential of automated trading. That's something that we're going to talk about as well in a while. And I'll tell you about it and what's the benefit of automated trading for you, for anyone else that is here tonight. So, the first question that you would have in mind is this, right? Why invest? Can anyone tell me a really good answer? Bakit ba ako dapat mag-i-invest ngayon pa lang? And by the way, guys, please participate because we are giving away a lot of prizes, GCash prizes, ebooks, and all that. So pag nag-participate kayo, especially pagdating ng quiz natin later on, you are going to win some prizes. Something for your, maybe pang dinner mo or, whatever, right? So why invest? Why do you want, or why do we need to invest? To safeguard the future. What else? Why do we invest? Anyone else? Fight inflation. Ay, nandiyan pala si Sir Joel. Sir Joel, good evening po. Fight inflation. That's a very, very good answer. Fight inflation. Absolutely. And I'll tell you why later on. For future financial freedom, to grow. Para merong aasahan sa darating na bukas na Tagalog. That's good. To expect price appreciation, okay, which is inflation. Wealth accumulation for retirement to earn profit. Okay, all of those answers are very good. What else? Bababa ko lang yung aircon saglit lang. Mainit na. Okay, I'm back. All right, so wealth accumulation, to earn profit for money, of course, very direct to the point. Financial freedom. We cannot work when we become older. Yeah, that's true. Obviously, there's only a certain age na mas mas active ka pa in your whatever work you do. There's going to be a certain time in your life where you just want to rest, have more time freedom, pastor. Yeah, correct. So all of those answers are correct, right? Very good. Tama yan. You always have to think about the future because when you're investing, you have to think about it na para ka nagtatanim. Ibig sabihin, pag nagtanim ka ngayon, hindi mo naman i-expect na bukas aani ka na kaagad. Meron bang ganon? Di ba? Wala. Kahit ganong kabilis pa, hindi ako masyadong magaling sa biology and most especially sa mga halaman, but I can't think of any plant that will reap your sow in a matter of a month, right? Ewan ko, baka may mga sibuyas, whatsoever. Pero majority of the plants that you plant would take some time before you can start to harvest. And that's what investing really is. Plain and simple. Wala nang iba pang focus or explanation. Investing is basically pagtatanim. Nagtatanim ka because you want to harvest that in the future. You don't plant seeds right now because you want to have something to eat tomorrow. You plant seeds right now because you want to have something a year from now or a couple of years from now. Okay? Pechay, short period harvest. Si Pastor mo, kung maraming alam sa farming. So pechay, I don't know how long it takes, but majority, like more often than not, especially yung mga mahal na prutas at mahal na gulay, it takes time. And meron pang season yan kung kailan lang magkakaroon ng bunga. Right? Anyway, let me give you a short example of what investing is all about. So this is not updated. by the way, this is something, investing is like planting a mango tree, correct? So this is something, this data is as of June of 2022. Ibig sabihin, 2 years older na to. Ito yung mga top gainers, top earners ng lahat ng mga stock market in the US stocks, okay? NYSE, from 2010 to 2020. Excuse me. So ito yung mga top gainers. Again, this is not updated. Kasi kung updated to, makakakita ka ng Nvidia dyan. Nvidia is one of the companies na malaki na rin yung naibigay na returns sa mga investors niya. So, if you invested $1,000 10 years ago in any of these companies, these would have been the results. So 10 years ago, kung 2022 to, ibig sabihin 2012. So, if you invested in 2012 to 2022, so this is $1,000 in 2012, siguro around 50,000 pesos yan or even less. But let's just say 50,000 pesos na lang. If you invested 50,000 pesos in 2012, if you bought Tesla, of course, I'm just giving this as an analogy, okay? I'm just giving this as an example, because who would have known that these companies would have, rose to where they are right now, especially yung Nvidia, which is really, really good. And Bitcoin, for example, actually, Bitcoin is on top of all of this. Bitcoin, if you invested $10,000 10 years ago, you would have had around $200 million by now. Pero hindi ko na siya sinama dito kasi Bitcoin is, of course, not a common asset. Right now, it is a common asset, but 10 years ago, wala namang bibili ng Bitcoin. Hindi yung mga criminal lang or yung mga gumagamit lang ng cryptocurrency for their illegal transactions. So you wouldn't have risked that much in 2012. I'm only talking about the companies na publicly traded in the US stocks. Okay? So Tesla, if you invested $1,000 or 50,000 pesos in Tesla 10 years ago, nung time na wala pang naniniwala sa kanila, that would be around $110,000 by now. $110,000 is around, sa dollar rate ngayon, 6 million pesos. So yung 50,000 pesos mo 10 years ago would be 6 million pesos by now, just by buying Tesla 10 years ago. Okay? If you bought Netflix 10 years ago, 50,000 pesos mo magiging 1 million. Okay? $18,000 is around almost 1 million pesos. Amazon, 500,000 pesos. Microsoft, 450,000 pesos. Google, around 400,000 pesos. So on and so forth. Well, you might say, 6 million may not be that much. But hey, come on. You only invested 50,000 pesos 10 years ago and you did not do anything at all. Bakit? Kikitain ba ng pera mo to sa bangko? Pag inilagay mo lang sa bangko, aabot ba ng 6 million yan? That's never gonna happen. And I'm only talking about these companies na publicly traded at yung mga company na nasa large cap. Meron kasing mga ibang mga unicorn companies na nasa small cap, mid cap, na ang laki ng naibigay na returns. I'm only talking about the most common ones, right? Like Apple, Meta, which is Facebook, Tesla, so on and so forth. So this is what investing is. So if you think about it, probably, nung first couple of years mo sa Tesla, baka yung 50,000 mo bumababa pa eh. So first year, for example, 50K. The second year, naging 48 na lang. Third year, naging 40 na lang. If you did not have the patience and understanding that investing takes time, as long as you pick the right company, then you would have sold your stock by then. Without you even knowing that after 8 years, magiging 6 million pala dapat. Okay? I hope I'm making sense here, but this is what investing is, guys. This is what investing is. Instead of you just putting your money in the bank without having to earn anything, then why not invest in these companies? Now, I don't know if it's not okay to say any bad thing about the Philippine Stock Exchange, but the problem with the Philippine Stock Exchange is that it's not worthy of investments because there's not a lot of growth in the Philippine market. Not because the Philippine economy is not growing, but because, in my personal opinion, the Philippine Stock Exchange is highly manipulated. So there's a lot of companies there like Meralco, Maynilad, All Home, all these companies, ABS-CBN before bago sila mapasara, na hindi masyado nagkakaroon ng growth. In fact, tayo na lang sa Southeast Asia ang hindi naka-break ng all-time high nung dumaan ng pandemic. Lahat ng mga kalaban natin dito, Singapore, even Malaysia, Thailand, Indonesia, lahat sila nag-break na yung all-time high. Tayo hindi natin be-break. For some reasons, I don't fully understand why. I can only say it's manipulated. So it's not really worth to put a lot of money in the Philippine Stock Exchange, not unless mag-day trade ka. Yung, day trading, like, you buy, sell all the time, because you find opportunities in the smaller movements. And that's what trading is all about anyway. But if you just want to invest, then I believe there are companies here in the Philippines there are brokers here in the Philippines that are registered that can offer CFD for Tesla, Netflix, and all these other companies like Apple para magkaroon ka ng mas magandang option than Philippine companies. Okay? I'm not trying to discourage you from investing in Philippine Stock Exchange, but I'm just saying that there's a lot of better options if you want growth in your investment. Anyway, so this is what investing is all about, right? But the first thing that you have to understand is, and I know that I've been saying this almost every time na meron akong webinar or seminar, nakakasawa man, paulit-ulit na, but I will keep on saying this because it's absolutely 100% true. And this came from one of the best investors in the world, one of the best asset managers in the whole world, Warren Buffett, billionaire. Sabi niya, the best investment that you can make rather is an investment in yourself. The more you learn, the more you'll earn. True? Anyway guys, patayin ko muna yung camera ko para makabawas sa kain ng internet. Okay. So again, the best investment you can ever make is an investment in yourself. The more you learn, the more you'll earn. Now, the good news is, here in Limitless PH, pwede natin pagsabayin yan. Okay? Pwede natin pagsabayin yan. Pero mamaya, sabihin ko sa inyo kung paano. Sa ngayon, you just focus on trying to build yourself on whatever you do. I'm not trying to sell anything here. In fact, I never do. I'm not trying to offer anything yet. I'm just saying, in anything that you do in life, I think this is like the number one lesson that you can apply. Kahit saan mang lupalop ng mundo o kahit ano pa mang. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry guys, na-disconnect ako. Sabi ko sa inyo kanina, di ba? For some reasons, teka, lilipat ako ng connection sa cellphone ko. Okay. Again, I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm really sorry guys. For some reasons, dito talaga sa opisina, kung ano pa yung office, yung pa yung mabagal yung internet. Kaya pa nagkaklase ako ng gabi, minsan kailangan ko umuwi na sa bahay para doon na lang ako magkaklase dahil, ewan ko ba, kung anong problema dito sa building na to. Katabi pa namin yung Globe Tower. Well, hindi naman Globe yung gamit ko, pero you know what I mean. So, exactly at this time, 8:45 every night, nagdi-disconnect siya. Hindi ko maintindihan kung bakit. Again, I'm sorry guys. Anyway, let's go back to the topic. So, let's go back. Okay, so sabi ko nga kanina, the best investment that you can ever make is an investment in yourself. The more you learn, the more you earn. That's, again, applicable to any industry, to whatever you do in life, to whatever you partake in. Kung saan mo gusto mag-participate, this is very much applicable to all, right? Why? Because you cannot just start doing something. You cannot just start imitating others just because they're making money in something and then you start doing it just because you think that you're gonna make money as well. Pag hindi mo muna inaral yung bagay na yun. Right? The problem with many people is that we're so bent on trying to, again, get the results immediately without even trying to put in the work first. So part of putting in the work is not only the actual physical thing that you do on a daily basis in your job or business, it is also what you put in here. Diba? Kasi hindi naman, alam mo, totoo to ha, maniniwala naman kayo sa akin pag sinabi ko na, and everybody would agree if I say, yung trabaho mo ngayon, kung ano mang ginagawa mo ngayon, negosyo, trabaho, whatever it may be, I can guarantee you, graduate ka na sa school, probably 10% or 20% lang nung napag-aralan mo sa school yung nai-apply mo sa trabaho mo. Diba? Depending on the industry of course, merong mga mas technical-based industries like, doctorate and engineers. But majority of the time, there's only a certain percentage of what you've learned in school that can be applied in actual job. You still have to learn. Kakapasok mo pa lang, junior ka, freshman ka, or bago ka pa lang doon sa trabaho mo, you still have to learn. You have to put in a lot of time, understand what's going on, and then eventually you can do it like you're just walking. Kasi nga, sanay ka na. Again, you put the time and effort in putting something here first, in your mind, in your understanding skills, and practice it para magkaroon ka ng result. Okay? So, good job to all of you. Dahil dito kayo ngayong gabi, you could be doing something else. You could be watching a telenovela or, Netflix, whatever it may be. Pero nandito kayo because you want to learn something, so that's a good start. All right, so the topics for tonight will be the following. Okay? Number one, we're going to talk about Forex trading in a nutshell. So we're going to talk about the fundamentals of Forex trading, the basic concepts and terminologies in Forex trading, the market participants, the backside of actual trading, and algo trading versus manual trading. So pag-uusapan natin yung algorithmic automated trading versus the manual trading. And also we're going to talk about the product that we now have, which is the Royal Mint EA. But first of all, I want to open you up with the idea of the whole available investment options first. Because I don't want to be biased with just Forex trading or crypto or, stock market. I also want to talk about, not talk about, but I also want to introduce the other investment options that you can also take advantage of here in the Philippines. So pakisulat from 1 through 9, with the exception of probably number 7, kasi hedge fund is not yet available in the Philippines. So obviously, first you have the stock market, and then you have the Forex market. Then you have the cryptocurrency, something new. And then you have mutual funds, which is basically part of the VUL na mga pinasok nyo. By the way, sino dito yung mga nag-invest into any VUL or life insurance with investment? Sino dito yung mga nag-invest sa PhilAm, Sun Life Financial, or whatever it may be? Okay, good. Sino pa? Ako, I have a lot of investments in there. Ako nasa ProLife, not because of the investment that I will make from them, because I know for a fact that I can make more than what they can do, but it's just a matter of course, you want to be protected. You want to be insured. Yung kotse mo nga, yung bahay mo nga, yung negosyo mo, may insurance, di ba? Why not protect yourself? Especially if you already have a family. The least that you can have is, hindi ka man magkaroon ng profit dun sa investment mo sa kanila, ma-insure ka man lang that whatever happens to you, knock on wood, safe at maganda yung magiging buhay ng maiiwanan mo. Right? I think that's very important. So, to those of you na wala pa, hindi naman ako financial advisor, so I'm not going to talk about anything, any option. I know what they do, but I'm not going to talk about it. But to those of you na wala pa, it's just, I don't know, like 2,000, 3,000 pesos a month, 5,000 pesos a month. Why not? Kung para naman sa kinabukasan ng pamilya mo, just in case, again, knock on wood, may mangyari sa'yo. So, I do it not because of the investment part, I do it because of the insurance part. Manila Bunkers Life Insurance. Narinig ko na yan, parang medyo hindi sila ganun ka-popular, pero marami akong narinig about them. So, by the way guys, ang mutual funds kasi, it's just, if you think about it, pag tinignan mo yung kontrata mo doon sa mga insurance companies na pinasok mo, iba-iba yung options, di ba? So, merong money market, minsan papasok nila sa money market, merong peso market, merong dollar market, merong currency, generalized, merong bond, peso bond, right? Merong government bond, merong private bond, etc., etc. So all of those things, basically, it's like this. Your life insurance coupled with a mutual fund. So what is mutual fund? Ang mutual fund basically is just like this. It's a pool of funds na pinagsama-sama. Let's say this is a pool of 100 million pesos coming from 1,000 different investors. And it will be allocated to a trading company. Minsan may mga in-house traders sila like ProLife, and I think, Phila, meron sila mga in-house traders. Pero most of them would have a contract with a trading company that the goal of that investing company or trading company is to grow the 100 million, and then the profits will be shared between the trading company and of course yung middleman mo, which is the example yung PhilAm, and the other funds will be allocated to all of those 1,000 investors na nag-invest dito sa pool na to. Okay? So it can be invested in different options. Marami namang option. Again, it can be invested in bonds, which is here. It can be in, I don't know kung meron ng provision for the REITF, yung Real Estate Investment Trust Funds, mutual funds, right? Private equity, and I think some of them invest in ETF, depending on the contract, depending on the provision. Okay? So basically, mutual funds is just a pool of funds of different investors, pinagsama-sama, and someone or some company will grow that money by investing it in different assets. Okay? That's how it works. So that's passive. And then you have real estate. Alam naman natin yan. Hindi ko na kailangan i-explain. You have bonds. So bonds is basically utang. For the lack of a better term, bonds is utang. So it can be a government bond. It can be a private bond. Pag government bond, ibig sabihin yung government ang umutang dun sa financial institution or sa bank. Right? And it's with a small interest pero safe. So if you want the safest investment, dito ka sa bonds pumunta. You can ask your bank. I think every quarter nag-open sila ng bagong nag-open. Well, they don't really offer this to everyone else. Usually mga wealthy investors lang. So they will talk to you, especially kapag invest ka na sa mga previous series nila. The bank managers will tell you, okay, on this coming month, meron kaming open. Ito lang yung, meron kaming 100 slots for these types of investors, and ito yung returns, etc., etc. So most commonly, ang bonds can give you as much as 6% per year. Minsan 8% pa, depende sa contract. Or depende sa risk nung pinasok nila. Okay? Meron pang bago ngayon. Well, actually, hindi naman siya bago, pero popularized recently, yung Pag-ibig. Diba? MP2. Parang bond din yon. Sino nag-invest sa MP2? I think this is one of the best out there. Especially kung mga safe investments. Meron na ba nag-invest dito sa MP2? Anyone? Sabihin ko sa inyo, Alona, how's your experience sa MP2? Kamusta? Okay lang. Magkano yung interest na binibigay sa'yo? I think it's around 7% yata, no? Or 8% per annum. So guys, by the way, doon sa mga di nakakalam, Pag-ibig MP2 is basically also an investment that goes into, alam niyo naman kung anong ginagawa ng Pag-ibig, nagmamahal. Hindi. So ginagawa ng Pag-ibig is nagpo-provide sila ng support sa mga gagawang Pilipino para makapag-loan ng bahay na mas mababa yung interest kumpara sa mga bangko. So sometimes they also need money to pursue that kasi hindi naman ganun ka-funded, well-funded ng mga government agencies, di ba? So sometimes they take outside money from private investors para ipautang nila or ipang-loan nila ng bahay doon sa mga manggagawang Pilipino na gusto mag-loan na may mababang interest. So I think they can give as much as 7% per annum. Safe din naman yan. So ang problema mo lang dito, pag Pag-ibig ka or nasa bond ka, it is locked in. Ibig sabihin, wala kang liquidity. If you invest 1 million, kung naka-lock in ka for 6 months, you cannot withdraw anything within the 6 months unless mabo-void yung contract mo. Or else, mabo-void yung contract mo. So locked in yung contract mo sa kanila para kitain mo yung ganyang amount. So, you don't have liquidity enough. Pag nagkaroon ng emergency, hindi mo pwedeng withdrawin. Kung withdrawin mo man, mabo-void yung contract mo. Okay? Hedge fund is not yet available in the Philippines. I think merong mga mangilan-ngilan na mga nagsisimula na dito. So, hedge fund is just like mutual fund. Ang pinagkaiba lang niya is that this is much more riskier than the mutual fund. So, mas marami siyang available options to invest in different kind of assets like currencies. And right now, yung ibang mga hedge funds sa ibang bansa, nag-start na rin sila mag-invest sa cryptocurrency. Private equity is where you invest in privately owned companies na hindi pa publicly listed. Okay? What do I mean? There's around thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of companies around the Philippines right now. Small, medium enterprises, large enterprises na hindi available sa PSE. So ibig sabihin, hindi ka pwedeng bumili sa kanila ng stock kasi hindi pa sila publicly listed. There's only around, if I'm not mistaken, there's only around less than 350 companies right now na nasa PSE. Ito yung mga pinakamalalaki lang na kumpanya because you have to have at least $100 million capitalization bago ka makapagpalista sa PSE. So, hindi naman ganun karaming kumpanya yung kaya niyan. What if merong mga company ng promising? Malaki yung future. You never know. Malay mo, yung isa sa mga kaibigan mo can be the next Mark Zuckerberg. Makapag-invento ng isang app na sobrang-sobrang ganda at magiging bilyonaryo siya. If you are able to buy a portion of their company in the early stage, that is what you call private equity, also known as angel investing. Kung familiar kayo, angel investing po ang tawag dyan. Hindi ka angel, pero para kang angel kasi nag-i-invest ka, you start taking a risk with those smaller companies na wala ka pang kasiguraduhan kung anong mangyayari. Kung nanonood kayo ng Shark Tank, gantong-ganto po yun. Kung familiar kayo Shark Tank. Venture capital, yung mas malaking version yan. Venture capitalism. And then you have ETF. So ETF is basically almost just the same as the mutual funds. They are investing in different stocks, different options. But instead of buying the stocks individually, they buy the whole industry. So index buying po ang tawag dyan. Index buying. Ibig sabihin, imbes na bibili nila isa-isa, okay, bibiling ko yung Meralco, bibiling ko yung Villar, bibiling ko yung Maynila, whatsoever, bibilin nila as a whole index nung industry na yon. Okay? So, mas diverse, mas maliit nga lang yung potential income, pero mas less risky kasi mas diverse yung investment mo. Okay? Ang tawag po dyan is index trading or index investing. Indices. Alright? So, hindi na ako magpapatagal pa dito kasi hindi naman talaga yung topic natin. Gusto ko lang daanan. But anyway, those are the other options that you have available here in the Philippines if you decide to enter any of those. So, ano ba topic natin tonight? Forex trading. Now, if I may ask you guys, from your own term, from your own words, ano sa palagay nyo ang ibig sabihin ng Forex trading? In your own rationale or own explanation. There's no right or wrong answer here. What is Forex trading? Palitan, okay? Kasi trading nga naman. Buy and sell of currency, sabi ni Monica, that's good. Foreign exchange, right? Ano pa? Money market trading, buying and selling of currencies, foreign exchange. Okay. Forex or foreign exchange is the global decentralized, remember this term, decentralized marketplace for buying and selling currencies. And it is the largest financial market in the world with a daily trading volume exceeding $6 trillion every day. In fact, almost close to $7 trillion na ang daily trading volume ng Forex. That is trillion with a T. Ibig sabihin, ganun karaming pera yung umiikot sa money exchange on a day-to-day basis. It just makes sense. If there is a market for oil, if there's a market for other commodities like rice, wheat, flour, gold, then there is also a market for the medium of that exchange, which is the money market, and that is the largest there is. Just for comparison, ang New York Stock Exchange, ang daily trading volume po niya, umaabot ng around 200 billion US dollars. Okay? That's NYSE, New York Stock Exchange. And all the other companies all the other stock exchange are within that range or below that range. Okay? FTSE, London Stock Exchange, Tokyo Stock Exchange, Nikkei, all of those stock exchange are within or below $200 billion daily trading volume. Sa Forex, there is a much larger one kasi 6 trillion with a T. Actually, 7 trillion na nga ang average na. So malaking market po ang Forex. And there's a pros and cons here. I'll tell you later on. The main difference between Forex trading and stock trading. So who are the market participants? Sino ang nagko-cause nung $7 trillion a day na yung, Coach T? Sino po yung mga yan? Ito po. I-segregate muna natin yung retail traders kasi that will be the last. So let's talk about the corporations. So there are companies that engage in Forex trading to hedge against currency risk. Ito yung mga malalaking, yung mga global corporations that would tend to. I know this is something that we don't necessarily hear every day. This is probably the first time that you will hear about this. But you know that companies around the globe, especially the biggest ones, they are hedging against their own currency to protect their business in another country. Okay, mahaba pa kasi kung i-explain ko to. But just think of it this way. Pag merong isang malaking corporation na nag-ooperate sa Pilipinas, don't you know that they are already at the risk of losing money just because of the exchange rate differential? Like, let's say, few years ago, okay? Few years ago, ang Philippine peso to US dollar was about 47 to 48 during pandemic. Ngayon magkano na? 58 na. From 48 naging 58 na. May laki pa yung chance na aabot ng 60 yan at pagiging 65 pa. 10 pesos kaagad yung difference. So if you're only talking about $1, hindi naman masyadong random yung 10 pesos. But what if ang pinag-uusapan natin dito is $1 million? Imagine mo, dun pa lang sa exchange rate in 2 years, nalugi ka na ng 10 million pesos sa exchange rate lang. Does that make sense? So, the companies that are operating internationally, they have to find a way para ma-mitigate yung risk na yan. So, they operate, they have a certain contract with different investing companies to hedge against their own currency for a period of time. Let's say 6 months or 1 year, depending on how long the contract will last. So, malaking part po ng Forex trading to. They don't participate because they want to make money. They participate because they want to protect their investments in other countries. Okay? And then you have the commercial banks. Dito papasok yung mga, like sa Pilipinas, meron tayong BDO, BPI, China Bank, all these other banks, Metro Bank, that participate in the Forex market because they want to make money. So, sulat nyo to kasi mamaya lalabas to sa exam nyo. So you have two types of market participants here. You have the commercial and non-commercial. Okay? So commercial, ito yung mga corporations, central banks. They participate to protect self or business interest. Okay? They're just there because they want to protect their operations. Yung mga non-commercial, dito papasok yung mga big banks, investment funds, commercial banks, trust fund, hedge fund, etc., other financial institutions. And then lastly, you have the retail traders like you and me. So yung mga non-commercial, they participate in the Forex market or speculate on currency fluctuation for profit. Sulat niyan. So again, for the lack of a better term, yung mga nasa non-commercial po, which is yung mga bangko at tayo, we are trying to speculate on the exchange rate. So we're trying to speculate on the market or the currency fluctuation because we want to make profit from that. Why? How? How does that happen? So I'll give you an example. Yung sinabi ko kanina, yung peso from 48 to 58 in 2 years time. Kung alam mo yan, nung 48 pa lang siya, kung alam mo na mangyayari yan, of course, di ka manghuhula, di ba? May gagamitin kang analysis, whatever, like economic analysis, data, whatever you need to do, which is part of the trading anyway. But if you are correct with your analysis that this is going to happen, then you are going to take advantage of this. You are going to buy peso at 48 per $1 and then sell it later at 58 per $1. Then you made profits. You made at least 10 pesos per dollar. Right? You speculate. Nag-speculate ka. Of course, it can go two ways. It can go tama yung prediction mo or tama yung speculation mo or mali yung speculation mo. That's the reason why we study. That's the reason why we have different ways of assessment methodologies to better our chances na matama yung prediction na to so that we can make money from that. Whether it's gonna take 2 years like this or it's gonna take 2 minutes in the market or 2 days or 2 hours, there is a way to actually properly, not 100%, but have a better way of predicting what's going to happen. That's how we make money. And this is how the banks are making money on a daily basis if they participate in the interbank or the whole Forex market itself. Okay? Sorry, nabura ko na. Sana naisulat niyo yung nilagay ko sa task kanina. So investment funds, hedge funds, and investment managers who trade large volumes, central banks, national banks that influence the currency prices through monetary policies. May kikwento ako sa inyo tungkol dito mamaya. So in a nutshell, ito po ang pinaka-structure ng foreign exchange market or ang pinaka-major participant talaga or ang tawag dun sa pinaka-community ng mga participants is called the interbank market. Normally, interbank, well, not normally, but interbank is institutional. Ibig sabihin, for you to participate in the interbank market, you have to be either a bank, a financial institution, hedge fund, prime brokerage, and all these other financial institutions to participate here. So all these banks are simultaneously buying and selling using different algorithms, different automated way of trading to trade the market. Now, paano tayo nagkakaroon ng access? Paano tayo nakakapag-trade with that kung hindi naman pala tayo pwedeng sumali? We go through a middleman. Doon papasok yung role ni broker. Hindi ko nalalagay yung middleman, masyadong mahaba. So, this is the broker. The broker provides access to their traders using what we call a pool of liquidity providers, also known as liquidity pool, LP. Okay, pakisulat. Liquidity pool. So, ano ibig sabihin ng liquidity pool? It's basically, parang kanina may mutual fund tayo, diba? Mutual fund, it's a pool of investors. So, yung liquidity pool, it is a pool, hindi literal na swimming pool, ha? It's a group of banks and financial institutions that participate in the interbank. And at the same time, they also sell their quote. Ibig sabihin, meron silang buy side at meron silang sell side. So what they do is when they see the price of Euro USD from the interbank itself, they will sell it to the broker. Magpapatong sila ng kaunting spread. Ang tawag ng spread, guys. Spread is the difference between buying and selling. So magpapatong sila ng spread And then the broker will also pagpapatong din ng spread before it comes to you. And that's how these two institutions make money. Okay? Spread and commission. They make money from spreads and commission. So kung hindi napapansin, di ba, when you go to a bank or when you go to a money exchange, for example, anong unang-unang mo mapapansin? Magkaiba yung presyo ng buying price kaysa ng selling price. If you want to buy $1, iba yung buying price. But if you want to sell $1, iba yung selling price. For example, if you want to buy $1 right now, 59 ang presyo. Pag magbebenta ka ng $1, 57 na lang. Bakit? Yung difference po no na 2 pesos, yun yung spread. So in the bank's case, from the liquidity pool, dumadaan sa bangko, nagpapatong sila ng spread. And that's how brokers make money too. Okay? So ikaw to, and by the way, I will reveal the very important part of the whole structure itself, which is this. Around 97% of the whole interbank market or the whole Forex market itself is revolving around the institutions. Institutional siya. So mga prime brokerages, hedge funds, fund managers, institutions in general. And only around 3% would come from the retail side. Yung retail, yung trader like you and me. And this is the main difference between Forex and stock market. Because in stock market, medyo malaki ang control ng retail. Depende sa stock na tinatrade, kung nasa large cap, mid cap, or small cap. But majority of the time, nasa 20% ang control nila and around 80% ang control ng institutional. In Forex, it's a lot different. 97% institutional and 3% retail. So how do they trade the market? Anong ginagawa nila? So most of them would use certain advanced algorithms to form an automated trading. Yung iba sa kanila gumagamit ng tinatawag natin na HFT or high frequency trading. Yan yung mga tipo ng mga bots na kayang mag-buy and sell ng isang asset simultaneously, millions of orders per minute. Ganun po ang ginagamit nila usually. And that is what is causing the volatility. Okay? Let me show you what I'm talking about here. So punta muna tayo sa ating trading platform. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, ito po ang ating trading platform. Hindi naman siya yung the only trading platform. Iba-iba naman, merong mga gumagamit ng trading view, merong mga sariling trading platform. But probably around 85% to 90% of traders are using this trading platform. It's called MT4 or Meta Trader 4. Actually, dalawa na, merong 5. MT4, MT5, yung mas bagong version. So this is where we trade different currencies and currency pairs. Okay, pwede nyo i-download to. Mamaya tuturo ko sa inyo kung paano. So it's actually for free on the website ng ACY Securities. Once you get your account approved, you can download an MT4 for free. At pwede ka rin gumawa ng demo account mo. Ibig sabihin, play money lang siya. Hindi siya literal na pera. So you can practice, buying and selling there. Okay, so this account right now, it's a real money. It's a real account. So ito, makikita. By the way, papakita ko lang sa inyo. This is one of the accounts that we have. Tingnan natin in the last 3 months kung magkano yung naging profit nito. Just by using automated trading, ang tawag po namin dyan is Royal Mint. Okay, mamaya explain ko to. Pakita ko lang muna sa inyo ngayon. So, makikita nyo naman dyan sa gilid, may comment dyan, di ba? Nakalagay Royal Mint, EA. So that means it's automatically opened and it's automatically closed without the provision or intervention of the owner of the account, him or herself. Okay? Automated, passive siya. So in the last 3 months, this person made $992 passive income. Ang deposit niya is $23,000. Not too bad. Yan, nakapag-withdraw na siya. Not too bad kung passive income naman, di ba? Hindi siya nag-trade kahit isa. Puro passive yan. Royal Mint, Royal Mint, Royal Mint. Okay, I'll tell you more about that later on. And this is a very, very safe and conservative automated trading system that we have. So, ayoko siyang i-cut short ngayon, kaya i-explain ko siya mamaya. Anyway, so for this exercise, kasi magte-trade ako ng mga ibang mga currency pairs. So mag-open tayo ng demo account para lang mapakita sa inyo how it works. Tayo ng demo. Okay. So, this is how it works, right? So, you can write this down. The two main speculation and prediction, again, for the lack of a better term, prediction that you have to make is that if a certain currency pair is going up or going down. In this example, what you can see right now, guys, this is called the Euro-USD pair. Ibig sabihin, it's the conversion between the Euro to US dollar. So as of the moment, as you can see the price here, 1.0746. So as of this very moment, as of this very time, 1 euro is equivalent to 1.0746 US dollar. And it can change. As you can see, nagbabago-bago siya. Sabi ko sa inyo, kailangan ng mas malaking screen para makita niyo yung mga numbers sa screen na ipapakita ko eh. Napakaliit kasi, ang hirap i-zoom eh. Anyway, so you can see it's changing, right? It's going up, it's going down. So that's how the market is moving on a daily basis. It is volatile. Pag sinabi volatile, ibig sabihin it goes up and down in a short amount of time. Okay? So here, pakita ko lang sa inyo, on the left-hand side of your screen, this is called the Market Watch. The Market Watch would have 27 major and minor pairs. Okay? Minor pairs, marami. Pero ang isusulat ko lang dito muna ngayon yung mga major pairs. These are the major currency pairs. Ibig sabihin ito yung mga pinaka-most liquid currency pairs, pinaka-most stable currency pairs. So you have Euro-USD as number 1, GBP-USD, USD-JPY, AUD-USD, NZD, USD-CHF. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then naman kulang ko. CAD, USD CAD. Okay? So mapapansin nyo, lahat ng major currency pairs ay merong US dollar. Okay? And then yung kapartner ng US dollar is also a major currency. Kasama sa G7 economy. These are the major currency pairs. Yung minor currency pairs, marami siya. Hindi ko na isusulat lahat. Pero for example, Euro to GBP. GBP to JPY. So lahat, pag pinag-mix mo lahat ng mga currency na to by themselves at hindi mo sinama yung US dollar, that's what becomes minor currency pair. Okay? And then meron din mga option dito to trade like cryptocurrency. For example, meron Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, XRP. Meron ding mga indices. Merong gold, merong silver, merong oil, at meron ding mga indices. Sabi ko nga, Australia 200, Nikkei 225, UK 100, Dow Jones 30, Nasdaq 100, S&P 500. At marami pang iba, hindi ko lang sinama dito kasi hindi ko naman tinatrade yun. So there's a lot of different instruments that you can trade using our broker ACY Securities. But for the sake of this webinar, then we'll just do the main currency pairs. Okay? So let's say ang decision making mo dito is only two things, right? You have to speculate and basing on your different terms of analysis or different kinds of analysis. By the way, there's two major skills that you have to master here. Number one is called the technical and number two is called the fundamental analysis. And of course, you have number three in its own separate world, risk management. So, ito pakinggan nyo mabuti to. In deciding what to trade and what decision making you're going to do, is it a buy or a sell? You are going to use the first two things, technical and fundamental. So ito yung what and where. Ibig sabihin, kung magbabay ka hanggang saan, kung magsisell ka hanggang saan. And then you have the risk management. Ito naman yung pag nakapasok na or bago pumasok yung trade mo, this will be the one helping you decide how much are you going to buy or sell. Okay? Yan ang pinaka-main distinction ng mga yan. So again, technical analysis and fundamental analysis, or TA and FA, decides or help you decides what and where. And then risk management helps you decides how much you're going to buy or sell. Sulat nyo. So, zoom in ko lang ng kaunti while you guys are writing it down. Pagtapos ng isulat, paki-type done. But of course, this is an oversimplification of the whole thing itself. Diba? Pero I'm just trying to simplify as much as I can for you guys. Okay, now that we know that, so you have the what, where, and then how much. Now, burahin ko na to. So, your decision making will be basically composed of three different decisions. Either you decide that the currency pair is going up, or you decide that the currency pair is going down. In which case, if it's going up, then you're going to buy or long. If you think it's going down based on your analysis, then you're going to sell or short. Okay, let me just explain, ha? Wala po ditong gut feeling, okay? Hindi pwede yung gut feeling, ay, feeling ko angat siya, o feeling, hindi po ito sugal. There has to be a reason. Para kang gumagawa ng thesis, di ba? Kailangan mo i-defend yung thesis mo. But you're not going to defend it to anyone else but to yourself. Why did you decide to buy or why did you decide to sell? What made you do that? And there has to be an analysis involved or else mauubusan ka lang ng pera. Doon nga papasok yung training, di ba? Okay, so, but there's a third option. Ano yung third option? Anyone? Ano sa palagay niyo yung third option? Buy, sell, or what? Very good, si Jericho. No trade. Ito, palagi ko, trader na to si Jericho. And, you know, most of the time, by the way, Jericho, please give your GCash number to Dan or to Justine. I-private message mo na lang. We will give you 500 pesos. Thank you for participating and good job. Exactly correct answer. No trade. And guys, let me tell you this. As a trader, actually, majority of the time, this will be your decision making. No trade. Why? Because you have a system that you're following. Right? Algorithmic based man yan, fundamentally based man yan, technically based man yan, quantitative analysis, whatever it may be, but you have a system that you have to follow. If that system doesn't tell you to buy or sell, which is most of the time, then you don't have to force yourself to trade. Ito yung isa sa pinakamalaking problema ng mga traders. Pag wala sila makitang trade nung araw na yan, pipilitin na lang nila mag-trade. Ano nangyayari? They end up losing the trade because wala naman kasing option or wala naman talagang trade nung araw na yon. Pero pinilit mo. So, you have to understand there is a third option which is no trade. Okay? Now, again, for the sake of this exercise, for the sake of this webinar, let's just say na meron kang decision making. Right? So, based on your TA and based on your FA, meron kang buying or selling decision making. So, let's just look for a trade right now. just a caveat, a warning guys, this is not how I trade. Okay? Hindi po ako nag-i-scalp. This is like scalping. Yung magmamano-mano lang tayo mabilisan without any analysis. But we don't have time. If you wait for my analysis, it probably would take a couple of hours. So, maghahanap lang tayo ng mabilisang trade na pwede tayo magkaroon ng profit. Just to show you how it works. Ito, nakaselling ako dito for the longest time sa Euro AUD eh. Kaya lang bagsak na siya. So, it might have a little bit of retracement. Sige, let's go ahead and again, gusto lang natin magkaroon ng movement sa chart natin. So, buy and sell lang tayo dito. So, sell natin to. So, what did I do here? I am predicting, for the lack of a better term, that this will go down. That means, anong pair to? Euro AUD. Ibig sabihin, I am analyzing and predicting or speculating that the euro will lose its value against the Australian dollar in the next couple of minutes. Okay? Kasi Euro AUD nga to eh. Right? Let's go to medyo mabagal yung movement ngayon eh. Wala yatang news. Tingnan natin. Ayun nga, wala nga. So, bank holiday sa US, kaya pala sarado ang mga bangko sa US. So, walang movement masyado. We cannot expect a lot of movement tonight kasi sarado ang mga bangko sa US. So, tsagain na lang natin kung ano yung pwede nating maging profit. So, minsan ganyan, ano? Normally, pag mga ganitong oras, which is open na dapat ang mga bangko sa US by this time, it's 9:29 p.m. So, it's 9:29 a.m. Eastern Time. So, New York, 9:30 a.m. na. So, open na dapat yung mga bangko. But because of the holiday, I don't know why. Ano bang meron sa US ngayon? Juneteenth. Okay. So, wala. Sarado talaga ang mga bangko. But because of that, we don't see a lot of movement, right? But let's just do a lot of trades here. Kahit mga paunti-unti lang. Itong Japanese yen overly devalued na eh for the longest time. Sell natin to. Okay, just a few trades. Just to simulate how it works. That you will see that if you are wrong in your decision making, you're going to have a negative. But hindi pa naman yan necessarily losses, di ba? Open trades pa yan. So depending on what will happen in the next couple of minutes, hours, or days, that's when we see if we are going to lose or make profit. But in this case, since we're just scalping, mabilisang profit lang yung gagawin natin. So pag nagkaroon ng konting profit, i-close na natin para makita nyo naman kung paano siya nangyayari. Again, buy or sell. Buy if it's going up, sell if it's going down. You're going to use your analysis in technical, fundamental to decide kung saan pupunta yung isang currency pair. So, do not expect that there's going to be a lot of movement right now because like I said, sarado yung mga bangko sa US. So, talagang mabagal ang movement ngayon at this very hour. Normally, it will have a fast movement or increased volatility at this time kasi nga open na yung mga bangko sa States. But then, because of the holiday, then they're not operating. So we're not going to see a lot of movement. What am I saying? What am I trying to explain here? Let me show you. So, bakit ako nagbe-base sa US time in terms of, let's say, di ba, may tinatawag tayo na London session, New York session. Di ba? May mga ganun eh. Sa trading, especially sa Forex. So why do we have to follow those times? It's because of this. Ay, wala dito. Wala dito. Wala dito. Okay, so the main banks, the major, pinakamalalaking bangko na nagpa-participate in the Forex market itself, the major participants are mostly either operating in UK, London, or in New York, USA. Yan yung mga financial capital eh. Di ba? Sige, dahil wala dito, i-google lang natin. Tignan natin yung updated. Yan. These banks are the biggest market makers in Forex market. Okay. Hindi nyo makita yun, no? Masyadong malabo. Anyway, so Deutsche Bank pinakauna with 18% of the whole capitalization or the whole market itself controlled by Deutsche Bank. You have UBS, Barclays Capital, Citibank, Reserve Bank of Switzerland, JP Morgan, HSBC, Credit Suisse, Goldman Sachs, and Morgan Stanley. Ayan po mga bangko na yan, ang pinaka may malalaking control sa Forex, not only in Forex market, even in the stock market. Malaki ang kanilang control in terms of market share. At yung mga bangko na yan, in case you didn't know, ay, like I said, either operating in London, so London time ang sinusundan nila nung time na mag-open sila, or US, New York. So because the banks are closed in the US right now, which is supposedly, this is the perfect time to trade kasi overlapping sa ngayong oras na to, open ang London market, open ang London session, and open din ang UK session. Ang US session. But then again, that's because holiday sa US, then we won't see a lot of movements. So you can observe maybe tomorrow pag hindi holiday sa US. Yung gantong oras. Kung gaano kabilis yung movement ng market. So basic concepts and terminologies, ito yung mga pinakita ko sa inyo kanina. Di ba? Currency pair. So there is what we call the base currency and the quote currency. Right? Base currency is the currency that you are buying when you click buy. So, dito. If you want buy or long, you're buying the base over a quote currency. So technically, you are betting that the base currency will be stronger than the quote currency in the period of time na naka-open yung trade mo. If you went sell or short, you are still buying, but then in the other way around, you're buying the quote over the base. So, pag nag-buy ka sa Euro USD, for example, with Euro being your base and USD being your quote, pag nag-buy ka, you are betting. Okay? For the lack of a better term. Wala akong ibang mas madaling explanation eh. So, nagbe-bet ka that Euro will be stronger than the US dollar for the period na naka-open yung trade mo. But when you hit sell or short, then you are betting that the US dollar will be stronger than the Euro on the period na naka-open yung trade mo. Okay? Madali lang, di ba? So, base currency is equals to quote currency. So, for every one base currency equals to X quote currency. So, for example, pag sinabi natin USD PHP equals to 58, then that means that for every one US dollar, it is equal to 58 pesos. Very easy to grasp naman, di ba? Madali na maintindihan. Pips or price in points. So currency exchange fluctuates in fractions of a currency called pips. So hindi ko na babasahin lahat, masyadong mahaba yan. Let's just put it this way. Yung decimal points ng mga currency pairs, dalawa lang naman. Either apat na decimal point after the main value or the whole value, or dalawang decimal point after the whole value. Ulitin ko. When we use pips as a unit of measurement, it's either going to be 4 after the whole number or 2 after the whole number. Ang pinagkaiba, distinction lang niya is Japanese yen. So any other currency pairs that you would see in your market watch, apat. So for example, Euro USD, 1.0089. So ang pips mo dyan is 0.889 and then your 2 is your pipet. So it goes like this. Your 9 will be your ones. Your 8 will be your tens. Your 8 here will be your hundreds. And this will be your thousands. And this will be your 10,000s. Sa Euro-Japanese yen naman, or sa Japanese yen pairs naman, why is it like that? And tsaka gold. Bakit ganon? Kasi po, ang Japanese yen, malaki ang conversion. Malaki yung whole number eh. Okay? So, maliit na lang yung kanyang pips. I mean, in terms of the decimal places, mas adjusted siya ng 2 decimal points. So, in this case, your 9 will be your tens. Your 8 will be, your 9 will be your ones. Your 8 will be your tens. Your 0 here will be your hundreds. Your 6 here will be your thousands, and then 10,000s. So it always had to end up in 10,000 unit in terms of the pips. And then the last number, hindi naman yung babaliwalay na lang. That is a point. That is a pipet. A point of a pip. So kung 2 yan, and then 0.2. Alright? Madali lang, di ba? Nakakasunod pa kayo? Are you guys still with me? Yes or no? Baka naaalala nyo na naman yung math teacher nyo all over again nung college. Madali lang to, guys. It's very easy. It's just, siguro in the beginning, it's gonna be a little bit complicated, but when you get used to it, it becomes easier and easier and easier. I guarantee you. Trust me. Okay, sige, move on tayo. So next is the leverage. So ano naman po yung leverage? The leverage is the buying power or buying capability. For the lack of a better term, it is actually your multiplier. Okay? Ano ibig sabihin? So, when we go back to MT4, ang mga options mo dito would be something like this, right? If you go new order, meron tayong volume. Okay? Volume can be anywhere from 0.01 to 8.0. Okay? 0.01 to 8.0. In some cases, you can go up to 80 kung iaalaw ko ng broker mo at kung iaalaw ko ng budget ng fund ng account mo. But more often than not, you won't even go above one lot. Right? So volume is lot size, first of all. And leverage is your multiplier. So let me explain that. Swap lang natin to. Yan. So, let's say for every one lot, so one lot is equals to 100,000 currency units, 0.1 lot is equals to 10,000, and then 0.01, the micro lot, the lowest lot size you can buy or sell is equal to 1,000 currency units. Okay? So anything in between, alam nyo na siguro, di ba? So kung 0.01 is 1,000, then 0.02 is 2,000, 0.03, 3,000, 0.04, 4,000, all the way up to one lot, which is 100,000. So this is the currency unit, or okay, the number of currency units that you're buying or selling per order. So technically, it's kumbaga sa stock market, it's the number of shares that you're buying per trade. Okay? The minimum that you can buy is 1,000. The maximum that you can buy is 800,000. But like I said, in some cases, you can buy up to millions of orders. Depende kung kaya ng account mo. Now, the question is this. Coach, paano kung ang laman lang ng account ko, let's say, is $1,000? Paano ako makakabili? So if you think about this, $1,000 can only buy you 0.01. Diba? Kasi $1,000, 1,000 currency units lang eh. Paano ako makakabili ng 100,000? Which I do not recommend, by the way. Do not trade on a one lot kung $1,000 lang naman ang account mo. Napaka-risky nun. But just for example, how can you buy 100,000 worth of currency units if you only have $1,000 in your account? Diyan papasok yung leverage. So mapapansin mo, mga broker, they offer anywhere from 50:1 all the way up to 500 is to 1. Let's just put it this way. Kung ang leverage mo ay 50 is to 1, then you have the buying power of times 50, then means you can buy up to 50,000 currency units. Kung ang leverage mo is 500 is to 1, then you have the buying power of 500,000. So you can buy 500,000 currency units. Gets? Very basic, diba? That is your leverage. That's your buying power, and the broker gives that to you para makapag-trade ka ng malalaking number of units on a short amount of time in Forex market. Because you won't be able to trade a lot. Kung 1 is to 1 ka lang, wala kang magiging profit talaga. Ang liit lang. Okay? Now, dito papasok yung risk management. Kasi kahit pa sabihin nating bigyan ka, risk management. Kahit pa sabihin natin bigyan ka ng 500 buying power or multiplied by 500, you don't necessarily have to buy 500,000 worth of currency risk kasi ubos ka agad yung laman ng account mo pa nagkamali ka ng trade. Merong proper computation dyan. Doon papasok yung risk management. So, yun na nga. Nandiyan na nga yung lot size which I already explained. So, lot size or volume, makikita mo sa MT4 as volume, is basically the number of currency units you will buy or sell. And of course, the spread. So, the spread is the difference. It can be fixed, it can be variable, and it is the main difference between the buying and the selling price. Brokers would make money from the spread, and banks and all foreign exchange make money from the spread. So brokers make money from spread or spread plus commission, depending on the type of account that you have. Okay? So yan, wag na isulat yan, napakahaba niyan. So sabi ko nga kanina, what are the 3 main ingredients in Forex trading or in any trading at all? Number 1, technical analysis. So if you want to put it in short, technical analysis is everything that you can see in the chart. Hence, technical analysis equals to historical data. So technical analysis is analyzing the chart. Basically, you're analyzing the historical data of that currency pair or that instrument or that asset to predict the future movement. Sabi nga nila, history repeats itself. Well, that's not the main point here, but the numbers can predict the future. And that's how we do in statistics and probabilities, di ba? Kung napag-aralan nyo, kung naalala nyo nung college, stats and probabilities sa Econ 101, darating at darating ka sa stats and probabilities, and probably maraming ayaw dyan, pero that is really the best part. How do you think the governments are able to predict nung time ng pandemic? Paano sa palagay nyo? Hindi man 100% accuracy. Paano nila na-predict kung kailan tataas yung number of cases at kailan bababa yung number of cases? What do, guys? They use historical data. Of course, they had to have enough historical data kasi medyo inaccurate yung historical data kung kaunti pa lang. Let's say 1 month, 2 months pa lang. So they have to have like a couple of months of historical data before they can use that to predict the future. Again, not 100% accuracy, but still better than nothing. Sa Pilipinas, actually, kahit di naman ganun kagaling ang stats natin dito, somehow, yung ating OctaFX, may isang UP stats students na palaging ini-interview nung time ng pandemic. Nakalimutan ko yung pangalan ng company nila or institution or whatever, non-profit. Octa Research, very good, Jericho. Octa Research, munti ko na sabihin yung OctaFX, another broker yun. Thank you, Jericho. Octa Research, di ba? Sa UP students to, mga magagaling. Sila yung palaging, di ba, nakikita nyo sa TV minsan, in-interview yung parang, yung lalaki na, palaging siya yung in-interview ng kahit anong channel. So, anong sinasabi niya? Okay, based on our research, wala pa tayo sa 50-day moving average. Palagi nilang ginagamit yung term na yan, di ba? Ibig sabihin yung number of cases, if it goes above the 50-day moving average, nako, uptrend pa tayo. If it goes below the 50-day moving average, nako, downtrend na tayo. Paano nila nagagawa yon? Again, guys, historical data. Everything that you see in the chart is history. It's price. It's just represented in graphs and lines and all that confusing lines and all that. But all of this is representing kung saan siya nakatutok vertically, that is the time or date. Kung saan siya nakatutok horizontally, that is the price. So all of these that you see here, meron pa mga technical analysis, di ba? Gumagawa ng mga support and resistance. Pag na-break yung support, bababa na. Pag na-break yung resistance. I'm not pro or against any of those, but I'm just saying all of that is because of, not because may drawing dyan, okay? That's because of historical data. So that is part of your technical analysis in your assessment methodologies. Ano naman yung fundamental analysis? Ang fundamental analysis naman po is econ. Okay? Economic data. And of course, monetary policy, which is part of economic data anyway. So yung mga decision making ng mga central banks, of course, that majorly affects the movement and the demand for their currency. So in case you didn't know, meron po tayong mga free websites that you can access para makapag-check ng news. So ito yung isa, send ko sa inyo. Forexfactory.com. Ay, private message pala. And then you have, of course, the website natin, MarketWatch. Meron tayong data yan for economic calendar. Or you can go to MyFXBook. MyFXBook. Okay? So yan po yung mga website where you can check for free kung ano yung news ng araw na yan. Like for example, today, sabi ko nga kanina, saradong US banks, holiday. Pero kaninang 2 p.m. Philippine time, inflation report or inflation data ng UK, GBP, which is 2% as expected. So tomorrow, may aasahan tayong news sa New Zealand. Umagang-umaga, 6:45 a.m. So kung may trade ka sa New Zealand dollar, medyo alagaan mo kasi by 6:45 a.m. tomorrow, merong GDP news, which is very important. Gross domestic product yan. Napaka-importante yan. And then 3:30 p.m. Swiss franc, monetary policy Switzerland, 7 p.m. so on and so forth. Anyway, baka malito lang kayo. But all of these things, I explained this in detail in analysis. Okay? Especially when you go through the course. And then, of course, you have the risk management. So risk management is, like I said kanina, kung how much you're going to buy or sell. Now, let's talk really quick about the difference between the manual trading and the algo trading. So, ano ba ibig sabihin ng algo trading? First of all, let's talk about manual trading. So, manual trading involves traders executing trades based on their own analysis and decision-making. The process involves analyzing market data and trends, making trading decisions, again, buying or selling or no trade, based on research and intuition. Alisin mo yung intuition, based on research, manually entering and exiting trades using trading platforms. So the tools that you would need would be a chart or like the MP4 that we have in platform, technical indicators, news analysis. So from the term itself, discretionary trading or manual trading is you're trading based on your own decisions. So whether or not you're using certain algorithms for your trade, you're using a checklist, but you are executing that trade manually in your own accord. Okay? Meron tayong mga examples ng mga magagaling na manual traders sa Limitless PH. Actually, marami. Pero mga scalpers yan, and I do not recommend scalping. Meron kami dito, he was able to turn $1,800 or 99,000 pesos to $29,000 or 1.6 million pesos in 1 month. At marami pang ibang ganyang example through manual trading. So, sa manual trading, sky's the limit. Ibig sabihin, malaki yung opportunity as long as you know what you're doing. Okay? Pero risky siya. Sobrang risky niya. That's the pros of manual trading. Mas malaki yung chances mo, mas malaki yung profit. The cons, mas very much riskier siya than the latter. Okay? Ano naman yung automated trading or algorithmic trading? So automated trading uses computer algorithms to execute trades automatically based on preset criteria. The process involves developing or purchasing trading algorithms. So normally, binibenta yung mga ganyan, like yung mga EA, di ba? Or pwede ka mag-develop ng sarili mo. Kung kaya mo naman, kung magaling ka naman mag-code. And setting up parameters and strategies, of course, kailangan meron ka set up na parameters. Hindi naman pwedeng magra-run lang yung EA mo na walang parameters. Letting the software monitor the market and execute trades automatically. So the tools that you need, of course, your trading algorithm, the software, automated trading software, and of course, you need the virtual private server. So ito yung number one question sa amin eh. Coach, ano po ba yung VPS or virtual private server? So, quick explanation lang para sa mga hindi po nakakalam, the VPS or virtual private server, for the lack of a better term, is para ka magkakaroon ng sarili mong computer, virtual computer, in the network, or let's just put it in the cloud. Okay? Sa ulap. Ibig sabihin, merong kang, okay. So for example, if you are in front of your computer or laptop or desktop right now, then that has to be, para gumana yung trading algorithms, kailangan naka-open yan 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, which is close to impossible kasi mag-overheat yung laptop or desktop mo. Minsan mag-auto-close na siya. Hindi pwedeng nakabukas yan 24/7. Di ba? So the VPS, para walang delay, kahit mawalan ka ng internet, okay lang kasi yung VPS nasa network na siya. Hindi na mawalan ng internet yon. So the VPS is like you're renting. Rumerenta ka sa computer shop. Pero yung computer shop na nirerentahan mo, wala sa physical area. Nandun siya sa network, nasa cloud. Okay? Yan ang pinakamadaling analogy ko para mas madaling maintindihan. Para kang rumerenta sa computer shop, binabayaran mo siya per month, pero yung computer mo nandoon sa cloud. Hindi siya mamamatay unless it turn off mo at hindi siya mawawala ng internet. So that's what you need for an automated trading software. So normally, nag-average siya ng mga 1,000 to 2,000 pesos on a monthly basis. Sa amin, 500 pesos yung VPS namin pagka gumamit ka ng Royal Mint. I'll explain that later on if you pursue the automated trading. Okay? In a nutshell, so ito, picture nyo na lang to kasi masyadong mahaba. So, in a nutshell, algo trading versus manual trading. Yan po ang kanyang main differences. Again, just take a screenshot or picture nyo na lang kasi masyadong mahaba yan. Okay na? Okay. Bago tayo tumahak. Tama ba yung term kong Tagalog? Bago tayo tumungo sa ating susunod na topic, pwede na ba kayo or ready na ba kayo mag-quiz? Are you guys ready for the exam? Ready na ba? Yes or no? Are you guys ready to take the quiz? Madali lang naman to. Lahat naman ng question dito na topic na discuss natin kanina at 1 to 12 lang naman to. Lahat may multiple choices. So A, B, C, D. Or multiple choice. Walang A, B, C, D, pero multiple choices. So, I'm pretty sure you guys can do it. Okay? So, ang mananalo po dito, pag sinabing nanalo, ibig sabihin, that person has to be the first, not only the first, but the first to get a perfect score. Okay? Yung pinakaunang magsasubmit na naka-perfect score, so kahit nakauna ka mag-submit, di ka naman naka-perfect, talo ka pa rin. So, yung pinakaunang naka-perfect score, so, kailangan mo ng time and accuracy dito. Hindi pwedeng pabilisan lang. Time and accuracy. Makaka-receive ng 1,000 pesos GCash from Limitless PH Trading Academy. Okay? Pinakauna makaka-perfect score. Now, as long as you participate, you don't necessarily have to have a perfect score. Kahit 0 pa ang nakuha mo. Basta mag-participate ka lang. Sumagot ka lang. You will still get a trading ebook for free from us. Okay? I-email ko mamaya yan right after the webinar. So, yan yung consolation prize natin. Trading ebook. Okay? So, mag-participate lang kayo. Wala namang mawala. Alright? So, since ready na ang lahat, we will start. May time limit po ito 12 minutes, 13 minutes. So, parang 1 minute per question lang. So, I will be playing a couple of videos. Once na matapos na yung mga videos natin, that means tapos na po yung time limit nyo. Okay? Again, I will be playing a couple of videos. Once na matapos na yung mga videos natin, that means tapos na po yung time limit. So let me first pop up the questions. Yan. Okay. Can you guys see the questions? Yes? Yes or no? Kita niyo na ba yung mga tanong? 1 to 12? Okay? Kita niyo na yung questions, ha? Sige, ha? Simulan na natin to. Again, 12 minutes lang po. Pagtapos ng mga videos, tapos na po ang time limit nyo. So, good luck. I'll be back here after 12 minutes. Galingan nyo. I'll be back with you guys later on. Good luck.
Hi everyone, I'm Carl Anthony Las Marias. I've been trading since 2016, and at first I was trading only the Philippine stock market, but it is only in somewhere in 2020 that I realized that trading the Forex market is way better for a number of reasons. But if I could state only two, that's number one, liquidity. In the Forex market, you don't have to wait for like forever before your order gets triggered, unlike in the Philippine stock market. Sometimes, or most of the time rather, it's a game of chance. Number two, I've come to realize, and I've learned it the hard way, that the Philippine stock market can be easily manipulated. And with the Forex market, manipulation is, I think it's not impossible, but it's highly improbable because of its massive market capitalization. I think the Forex market by far has the highest market capitalization across all platforms. And what else? Yeah, I think it still boils down to the topic of liquidity. But anyway, I don't want to stir any controversy. That's just my opinion. And now let's go to my honest review on Limitless PH. I highly recommend that you undergo or you take the basic and advanced Forex courses that Coach T has put together. I think he's put a massive amount of energy and effort just to in putting it up all together. And I think it's the best training program out there where you can learn about Forex trading. Basically, you're gonna learn you're gonna understand how the Forex market works, interpret candlesticks, learn the technical and fundamental sides of trading, and even the risk management. Basically, it's gonna equip you to become a profitable Forex market trader. So yeah, what else can I say? It's Coach Tarek, dude. We're talking about a brilliant guy. He's a passionate trader. He's my mentor actually, and a very approachable guy. So yeah, that's it. And I guess everybody can agree with me. So that's all for me. Thanks. Bye.
Introducing Royal Mint EA, a very safe and conservative automated trading system powered by AI that runs on 3% to 5% monthly returns with less than 8% drawdown. These testimonials are just a glimpse of the success stories within the Royal Mint EA community. How to avail Royal Mint EA services? Just simply have an ACY Live account with a starting capital at least $1,000. Joining Royal Mint EA offers a multitude of benefits, including passive income of 3% to 5% per month, automatic qualification as Limitless PH's VIP client, access to a 10-week advanced Forex course, lifetime access to website and trading videos, and exclusive trading tools. Join Royal Mint EA to enjoy our grand launch promotions of 3 months of free VPS, money-back guarantee, no profits, no problem. If losses occur, we refund, ensuring you take home your initial deposit after 3 months. Limited to the first 24 traders. Join Royal Mint EA today and embark on a journey towards financial success that countless others have experienced.
I noticed that, within 3 days, so nag-start ka with $200, tama ba?
Opo, yes po.
So nag-start ka with $200, tapos meron ka pang nakuha na $50 trading bonus with ACY Securities. Tapos yun nga, na-observe ko that within 3 trading days, so 14, 15, and then 17, kasi dumaan yung weekend. So Thursday, Friday, Monday, kahapon, biglang na-triple yung account mo. From $200, naging
40 plus.
$743.54. So can you tell me more about this, Sir Ruben? Ano ba yung approach mo? Ano ba yung style mo? Paano mo na-achieve kung pag-triple ng account mo within 3 trading days?
Bale, ang ginagawa ko, sir, may kung lang ako, 2 trades at a time lang, sir. 1 to 2 yung baka hindi ako nagkukan eh. Basta doon ganoon lang yung strategy ko. 2 trade lang maximum ang ginagawa ko.
Tapos 2 trades at a time?
Oo, sir. Maximum lang 2 trades lang. Tapos yung may indicator ko na sinanood din ako ng mga YouTube. Tapos yung mga tinuro nyo sa akin doon, yung 3 EMA lang, yung 20 EMA, saka 200. Tapos RSI saka fractal. Yun lang ginagamit ko, sir. Kasi parang sa confirmation ko lang yung fractal. Bali, ang ginagawa ko, doon sa 5 minutes, tapos pinukan ko sa 1 hour time frame.
Isa pa sa napansin ko, JM, na nakapasok ka rin doon sa top 10 traders ng trading cup ng ACY Securities. In fact, nag-top 4 ka. Ano ba yung sikreto mo?
Nagsimula tayo sa ACY June or July. Hindi pa ako masyadong nag-trade noon, hindi ako nagpo-focus ng trade kasi may business rin akong hinahawakan. So, ang naging trade ko noon, parang itong October na buwan talaga. Ang ginagawa ko ng coach sa pagte-trade, araw-araw ako nag-chart pero hindi ako araw-araw nagte-trade. Yan yung natutunan ko sa Limitless na kung kailan ka papasok ng trade. Nag-start ako sa charting. So, unang chart ko, nagsisimula ako sa monthly time frame, bababa ako ng weekly, ng daily, ng H4. Yung pinakang trade ko lang sa H1, confirmation lang kung kailangan na bang umentry o hindi pa, o kung kailan ako papasok dun sa trade natin.
Sit, profit, at saka withdrawals. Pinakamasarap na part na nasa bahay ka, na nasusuportahan mo, nasusundo mo, nahahatid mo yung mga anak mo. Nakikita ko yung mga chat mo eh. At ano yung maipapayo mo naman doon sa mga nagpaplano pa lang sumubok mag-trade?
Kaya nung nag-start ako Limitless Batch 30 last year, September or October. Imagine, 1 year. 2022. Ngayon pa lang ako halos nag-start mag-trade. Ngayon pa lang ako halos 1 year nag-aaral, nag-try, pero patuloy-tuloy pa rin nag-aaral. So huwag silang matakot na sumubok, na mag-try, tulong sa family natin. Hindi naman full-time, at least side hustle na ang laking bagay.
Hi, my name is Danny Gutierrez Swan, also known as Coach T. Ako po ang founder ng Limitless PH Trading Academy. So what is Limitless PH Trading Academy? Kami po ay isang community ng mga Filipino traders. We recently celebrated our 5th year anniversary. Ang ating pong opisina ay nandito in the heart of BGC in Trade and Financial Tower. So we now offer in-person classes, face-to-face classes. We also do that here in the office. Pero para naman po dun sa mga malalayo, we do online classes.
Hello, I'm Nessie. I was a student of Limitless PH. Na ipinasok ko dito for the Forex trading. Na-double siya in just a few months because of Coach T's support.
Be a part of our growing community of Filipino traders. Be limitless.
Hello po, Flor de Lisa Ropa, engineer by profession and government employee for 20 years. Nakita ko po ang Forex trading sa social media like Facebook ads and naging interested po ako on how to invest. Nag-attend din po ako sa iba't ibang seminars or webinars but naging interested po ako dito sa Limitless PH. Nag-enroll po ako sa kanilang Forex course training program at natuto po akong mag-trade using signals and strategies po ni Coach Tariq. And with his proper guidance, I also learned to trade and when not to trade. As a newbie po, I'm very thankful sa mga small gains ko and how to be a wise trader. I'm very thankful po sa Limitless PH at saka kay Coach Tariq for his dedication and continuous support po, and more power po sa inyo Limitless PH at sa inyong team, at I'm very happy to be part of this community. Maraming salamat.
It's our honor to welcome you here at the Future of Trading, Unlocking the Potential of Automated Trading. Let me help welcome the Chief Executive Officer of Mac Media Incorporated, Mr. MJ Buera.
Kasi yun nga yung magpupunta sa atin to the next level. Hindi man to the next level, pero madedevelop yung ability natin to adapt. It's all about positioning. And yung sinusundan kong 3 pillars of skills na kailangan natin habang nag-grind tayo, which is what? 1, we need to be the best at what we do. Your ability to become irreplaceable. Pinakapangatlong skill na kailangan natin. We should be on high demand.
Let's give a round of applause for Mr. Tariq Gutierrez Suan, also known as Coach T.
There's no holy grail in trading. There's no holy grail strategy. Yung mga nababasa mo, napapanood mo sa YouTube na, SMC, the smart money concept, whatsoever. Okay, I have nothing against them. But I'm just saying, there's no holy grail in trading. Automated trading is, from the term itself, it's automated. Wala kang kailangang participation or very minimal lang yung participation mo. Potential with automated trading, it allows traders to pursue other activities while trading.
Let's give a warm welcome to the Chief Operating Officer of ACY Securities, Mr. Ashley Jessen.
So I'm also going to talk about real traders, real lives, because my goal is to open you up to the ideas that are possible. I'm going to share with you some very experienced traders and their results, and some newbie traders and their results, and you can see where you fit in, because everything is possible in the markets. It's a lifelong skill. So what you learn now, you will carry forward for the rest of your life.
If you want to be a day trader, then focus on a market that is stable, has a lot of liquidity, and enough volatility. The best investment that you can make is an investment in yourself. The more you learn, the more you learn.
Okay, that's more than enough, guys. Sobra-sobra na yung time na binigay ko sa inyo. Sana naman. And that was enough for you guys to answer the question. So, the-download lang natin yung results. Tapos, papacheck ko kaila Dan and Justine yung mga sagot nyo. Just give me one moment here. Sinong confident na siya yung panalo? Sinong malakas ang loob na, ako yun, ako nanalo? Sino? Madali lang yung mga tanong, di ba? Lahat na pag-usapan natin eh. Kaya sabi ko sa inyo, every time meron akong dinidiscuss, sabi ko sa inyo kanina, di ba? You have to make sure that every time meron akong pinapasulat sa inyo, you write it down. Kasi lalabas yan sa exam nyo, which exactly happened. Okay, ito. Alright, ito na yung mga sagot nyo. So, we'll see. Like I said, papacheck muna natin kila Dan kung sino ang unang nakasagot ng correct lahat. So, pinakaunang nag-submit si Glenda Katipay. Pero again, we're not sure kung tama nga yung mga sagot niya. So, I will send this to the guys and then hayaan ko sila yung mag-check. Okay, so while we are waiting for the results, guys, now is the time for you to ask your questions. Go. Sige na. Question and answer portion na po tayo. So habang inaantay natin yung resulta, silipin nga natin yung trade natin kanina. Ano pala nangyari? So, tatlong trade yung ginawa natin. Yung isa, so far, positive $36. Yung isa, negative 43. Yung isa, positive $3. Sabi ko nga, masyadong mabagal yung movement ngayon. So we're not going to see a lot of immediate profits. But just for the sake of this exercise, we will close one of them. Itong USD-CHF. So kita nyo naman, nag-sell tayo. Diba? Ang transaction natin na ginawa dito ay selling. And just because it's going down, that's why we are making profits here. Okay? Again, sobrang bagal ng movement, but again, for the sake of this example, kuklose natin siya. So, automatically, nag-add na po yun sa balance mo. $27. Close ng period. Yan. So, for today, meron kang profit na total of $21. Bakit naging 21? Kanina 27. Merong commission po ang broker. $6 per lot. So, since one lot po ito, $6 yung binawas ng broker. So, $21 yung profit mo. Sige, so let's wait for your results. Nakiladan na ngayon. Coach T, can I have a copy of this training session? Sir Ed, what we will do is the recording for this class will be available sa YouTube in 1 or 2 days. And we will send it via email as well. So yes, this is recorded and it will be uploaded sa YouTube namin. Coach, for newbie like me, how to earn while learning using Mint EA, Royal Mint. Okay, we'll go there. Mr. Melchor, we'll discuss that in a while. Sir, di po consistent ang strength ng internet connection at maliit na po malimit na power failure. Napakahirap, nakakatakot dahil pera ang masusunog. Pwede kaya ako dun sa Royal Mint? Sa Mindoro po kasi ako. Yeah, sa Mindoro meron talaga mga problema sa internet connections no? Yeah, like I said, any question regarding the Royal Mint and the Learn and Earn, we will go through that mamaya-maya ng konti. So sa ngayon, I want to hear your questions regarding the trading itself. What platform were you using? That's MetaTrader 4 or MT4. So it's from, yeah, it's from MQ, well, MetaTrader, basically a Russian company. So the platform is different. No? So there is a platform and there is a broker. So let's say this is your, okay. So even if you have the trading platform, kailangan mo pa rin ng broker. Let's just put it this way. Trading platform is your vehicle. The broker is your gasoline. So hindi aandar yung kotse mo pag wala kang gasolina. Parang ganun. Let's just put it that way. Wala na ako ibang maisip na mas madaling analogy at mas simpleng analogy. So you need a broker to make the platform work, because the broker will give you the quotes and the pricing for you to buy and sell. Doon papasok ang ACY Securities. So alam ko, I did not really have a lot of time to discuss ACY Securities, but I am not here to sell ACY to you guys. I'm here to teach you and help you decide, and basically encourage you to be a diligent, right? So you have to do your own due diligence pag naghahanap ka ng broker. All I can say is that ACY is probably the largest in Australia right now. They have their own building. So ito yung website if you guys want to check the ACY. Ay, may panalo na. Okay, Justine and Dan, hanap pa kayo ng susunod kasi hindi pwedeng sa yung panalo ulit eh. So actually may panalo na tayo guys. But unfortunately, of course, Jericho goes on. Siya yung pinakaunang naka-perfect score. Unfortunately, hindi pwedeng dalawang beses kang manalo. I'm sorry. So let's give chance to others, Jericho. But congratulations, very good. Naka-perfect si Jericho. So we have to give a chance to others para sila naman yung manalo. Ang pangalawang nanalo ay si Danilo Herrera, yung kasunod na naka-perfect. Kaya lang, re-attendee na daw to. So, hanap pa kayo ng iba. So, number one, pagka nanalo ka na, of course, give chance to others. Pangalawa, pag re-attendee na, hindi na talaga pwede. Kasi nga, alam mo na yung mga sagot. Kasi minsan paikot-ikot lang din yung mga questions namin. But again, hats off to you, Jericho and Danilo. But let's give chance to the ones na first time lang umattend. Let's give chance to others. So, antayin pa natin sila, Justine, at saka si Dan. Ayun na. Meron na ba? Sure na ba yan? All right. Okay, we have a winner. Congratulations to Graceabel Felix. Siya po ang pangatlong naka-perfect score after ni Jericho at ni Danilo, which disqualified sila. So, Graceabel Felix, congratulations. Very good job. Please send your GCash number to Dan or to Justine, and then we will send you the 1,000 pesos. So, yung mga prices nyo po right after the webinar, send namin ha. Yung 1,000 at saka yung 500. Okay, may tinatype pa si Justine. Baka hindi pa sure. Pang-apat. Si Joel Angeles. Well, estudyante na natin yan. Of course, disqualified na rin. So, congratulations. Graceabel Felix, are you here? Nandito ka pa ba? Baka umalis na siya. No? Parang pa nagpaparaffle, di ba? Pag umalis na yung tao. Okay po, thank you so much. Ayun, nandito pa siya. Congratulations kay Graceabel. By the way, ang buti ko makalimutan. Kung meron pa ditong mga students, so kami kasi, accredited kasi kami ng ibang mga schools to give out basically a certification dun sa mga estudyante na dumadaan sa economics or finance or accounting. So pag meron tayong mga estudyante dito, send lang po kayo ng message sa amin kung kailangan nyo ng online o ng e-certificate, we will send it to you. Send lang kayo ng message sa amin sa Facebook. Okay? With your name, school, at saka course. Baka meron tayong mga estudyante dito. Meron po bang downloadable app ang ACY Coach? Ang ACY, wala silang app kasi hindi naman kailangan ng app ng ACY, pero yung MT4 meron. So, MetaTrader 4 for your trading. Meron siya sa Google Store at saka sa App Store. So, ito. I don't know if you guys can see it. Yeah. MetaTrader 4. Madadownload nyo po siya sa Google Play or App Store. Ano pang questions natin dito? So yung mga question nyo na regarding sa academy, enrollment, and all that, that is obviously we will answer that later on. Meron pa bang ibang questions regarding Forex trading? Alam ko excited na kayo. Pero papunta pa lang tayo sa exciting part. Papunta pa lang tayo sa exciting part. So let me just explain. Okay, nagkagulo na. Wala na yung ano ko. Screen sharing has stopped. Okay guys, sorry, wait lang. Okay, sige. Wala na bang questions outside of the academy? Please send email na lang po, Coach. Yes, definitely. Actually, I will explain right now. How much po ang spread ng Mint EA or sa manual trading spreads and pips? Well, the spread is decided by the broker, not by the academy like us or not by the EA itself. So, ACY Securities, Jericho, yeah, it's okay. Actually, malapit na rin naman tayo matapos, Jericho. But if you really cannot wait, then that's okay. We'll get in touch with you maybe tomorrow para masagot yung mga questions mo regarding the enrollment and the academy. So to answer your question right now, wala pong enrollment sa Limitless PH. We don't really ask for anything. We don't ask for payment. I will discuss that later on. So the spreads are here. So you can see, ito po ang spreads ng ACY. Ang Euro USD nag-average siya. So by the way, this is pipet. This is not pips. So pag nakakita ka ng 4 dyan, ibig sabihin 0.4 pips yan. So ang Euro USD nag-average siya ng 0.0 to 0.3 maximum. Minsan 0.1. So mababa ang spread ng ACY. Sobrang baba. And that's one of the reasons why we chose them. Especially we kept on using them for our EA. Because the EA will not work well kung sobrang taas ng spreads. Kakainin niya yung algorithm. So mababa ang spreads ng ACY compared to all other brokers. It's kayo na bahala mag-compare kung gaano kababa ang spreads at patong ng ACY. Why? Ewan ko kung napanood niyo yung video kanina kung inabutan niyo. Alam niyo yung ACY Connect. It was being discussed earlier in the video. ACY Connect. So ACY Connect, just very quick lang naman. Ito po ay nasa Tier 1 liquidity provider. So pag Tier 1, ibig sabihin, nandun ka directly after nung interbank. So ang reason kung bakit tumataas ang spread ng ibang mga broker is ang dami nang nagpapatong. So may Tier 1, may papatong si Tier 2, magpapayatong si Tier 3, Tier 4, so on and so forth. Tier 1 liquidity provider, ito yung pinaka, sabihin na nating most prestige access sa isang broker na pwedeng ibigay sa retail traders. Ang ACY Connect, in fact, nagbibigay pa sila ng access sa ibang mga brokers. That's how good it is. Sobrang baba ng spread. How much ang spread? Yun nga, sagot ko na nga. So, okay, you're welcome. Anyway, sige, let's go directly to answer your questions here. And I'm sure majority of your questions will be answered here. Okay, na-duplicate. Nag-stop na naman yung aking screen sharing. Dan, nawala ba ako? Okay. Yun pala, akala ko nawala ako. Alright, sige. So, ba't ba nagkakaganito? Okay, yan. So, let's just cut the chase and let's get straight to the point. Can you guys see the screen? Nakikita niyo ba yung screen ko? Alright. Okay, so Limitless PH Trading Academy is basically a community of traders that seek to help out newbie and experienced traders to have a consistency in the market. Okay, so we have been running since 2018. Sa question ni Jericho kanina, so we do have online and in-person classes. pag gusto niyo ng in-person classes dito sa office, sa BGC. But what we notice is that majority of the time, actually, one of the main reasons why kumuha kami ng office is because of mataas yung demand ng mga VIP clients namin nagre-request ng in-person classes. So we got an office, a big office, and then wala naman nagpupunta rito. Mga ilan-ilan lang yung nagpupunta. Sayang yung ginagastos sa opisina, but that's okay. But anyway, well, I understand, right? Because the problem is the traffic, heavy traffic dito sa BGC, Makati, anywhere in Metro Manila. So you'd rather do it online than be in person. But again, you have a choice. If you want it online classes. If you want in person, dito meron tayong training room. So, let me first explain to you the product that I have been talking about since earlier. Okay? We have launched something that is called Royal Mint. So Royal Mint is an EA or expert advisor that runs on certain predetermined parameters and algorithms that would automatically trade the market based on fulfillment of those parameters. Okay? So parang let's just put it this way. If you are a trader, kahit manual trader ka, you have to have a manual checklist. So a series of events has to happen first before you can say that your decision is buy or sell. So instead of you deciding that, we converted that into automated. Now, to be honest with you, marami kaming inubos na oras for trial and error, trying different sets of algorithms and parameters. We finally came up with Royal Mint last August 2023, pero hindi pa namin siya nirelease sa public. So naka-beta testing lang siya. We only offered it to certain clients na within the community lang, so internal lang. We officially publicly launched the Royal Mint noong March of 2024. So 3 months pa lang siya. So basically, Royal Mint allows you to have passive income without you having to trade for yourself. It makes you money while you're sleeping. It makes you money while you're learning. This is Royal Mint EA. So Royal Mint EA is a very conservative, okay? Ulitin ko, conservative automated trading software that we have recently launched. What it does is it automatically trades for the clients or for the users on an average of 3% per month. So it can be 3.7, 4%, 5%, 2%. But if you average that for the time that you have been using it, nag-average po siya ng 3% per month. So, first of all, I want you guys to check something here. Number one, just to prove our worth, ang ACY po ay nag-launch po siya ng Trading Cup. First of all, if you want to check the public, namin, meron kaming publicly available na tawag ito, historical data or historical, performance ng EA, ng isa sa mga active EA namin. Ayan siya. Sinend ko po yung link sa chat box, makikita nyo. So, 2023, monthly analytics niya. Nag-unstable ako. Okay, may 3.73%, may 4.68%, 3%, 5%, 2.28, 1.43, 2.23, 1.94. So as you can see, there has been never been a negative month for the Royal Mint EA because that's not something that we do. We pride ourselves on having kahit 1% lang yan, basta importante green yung isang buwan mo. Okay? So kung di ka pa kontento dyan, you can check tradingcup.com/signals. So yung Trading Cup, ito po ay isang competition ng mga traders around the globe na gumagamit ng ACY as a broker. So they base the rankers not only on the total gains. Hindi lang yung total gains ha. Naka-base po ito sa consistency ng strategy, sa risk per trade, sa risk per account, and kung gaanong ka doable or repeatable rather yung sistema na ginagamit mo sa trading. Medyo advanced po ang algorithms ito. So you guys can check it out for yourselves. Punta kayo sa tradingcup.com/signals. Again, this is an international competition amongst all traders around the globe that are using ACY Securities. So kalaban namin dito mga Chinese, mga Africans yung iba, mga Europeans, mga taga-Australia. Anyway, you guys will see it for yourselves. Ang number 1 natin ngayon, anong pangalan? Royal Mint, si Aleli, Limitless PH. Number 3, Limitless PH din to, pero hindi siya naka-Royal Mint. Pero Pilipino yan, yung naka-number 3 na yan. 165% total gains. Number 4, Royal Mint, Human, Limitless PH. Number 5, Limitless PH, Royal Mint. Number 8, Royal Mint. Number 16, Royal Mint. 17, Royal Mint. 18, Royal Mint. So if you can just imagine, out of thousands of traders na sumali dito, sa top 20 pa lang, napuno na namin halos. Diba? Why am I saying this? This is passive, yes. This is passive, Ray. This is the automated trading. This is the automated Royal Mint. Yung pinakita ko sa inyo kanina. So, balik tayo doon. Bukas tayo ng isa sa mga accounts. So, yung pinakita ko sa inyo kanina, dito. Yan, nakalagay yun. Royal Mint. Diba? So, this is passive. Literally, the robot is trading for you. The algorithms, the AI that we use is trading for you. And you can see, mapapansin nyo naman na itong mga rankers namin, even though number 1 siya at number 4, number 5, mababa lang yung total gains, diba? 28% lang to, 23%. Kasi nga, Royal Mint is all about conservative. It's all about being conservative. You can even see that here. Yan. Conservative signals. Mapapansin nyo, puro Royal Mint. Royal Mint. Ito, Sipo Trades, Royal Mint din. Because we pride ourselves in making the automated trading software very safe to use. Marami kasing EA, nakikita ng malaki in a short amount of time, pero after a couple of weeks or months, mababurn yung account mo. Tama? The good thing about Royal Mint is that our drawdown, and this is the reason why nagra-rank kami. Siguro familiar naman kayo sa ibig sabihin ng drawdown, di ba? So our drawdown, ibig sabihin yung drawdown that is yung maximum risk per trade or maximum risk relative to your account. So 5% drawdown, 5% risk lang to. Yung number 2, tinan mo, 21%. Number 3, 17%. Ito, Royal Mint, 6% risk, 5% risk. Number 7, 16, 27. Number 8, 7% Royal Mint. Okay? 29% tong number 9. Ang taas ng risk niya. And then Royal Mint here, 9%. Mataas na yan sa amin. Royal Mint, 8%. Royal Mint, 6%. So, very, very conservative siya in terms of mababa ang risk niya. Okay? So, anong ginagawa ng Royal Mint EA? It can give you 2 to 3% passive income per month. Yun lang naman. Alam ko, maliit lang yon. Pero if you compare that to any other options na passive, I don't think may makakatalo sa Royal Mint. So, this is the whole explanation in a shorter version. So, if you wanna understand this, hindi po to copy trading, Ray. So, copy trading is different because copy trading is where you copy and then lahat ng trades nung pinaka-master trader naka-disseminate sa lahat ng accounts. This one is different because the trades from your account may be different from the trades that my account will take because the robot is running uniquely on each account. As long as naka-run yung VPS mo 24 hours a day, magkakaroon ng iba-ibang trades. Kaya iba-iba yung results, hindi pare-parehas. Ang pangit kasi sa copy trading, pagka nagkamali yung master trader mo, na tao lang din naman yon, at puro mali yung trades na ginawa niya, lahat kayo sunog. Diba? Ang Royal Mint, AI yung nagtitrade. Yung robot mismo yung nagtitrade automatically for you. Walang intervention ng kahit sino. Nakikialam lang kami nung programmer pag may mga highly volatile pairs, tinatanggal namin sa bucket. Pero majority of the time, it's the robot that's deciding for the trades. So, hindi siya copy trading. Ang copy trading, pare-parehas yung trade ng lahat ng traders. Ito, iba-iba, kada account. Okay? So again, this is the whole explanation of Royal Mint itself. Low trade frequency siya. It's AI trading actually. Gumagamit kami ng AI dito. Diversified portfolio, built-in indicators, grid trading strategy, and news filter. So, equipped din siya with news filter. Ibig sabihin, pag may high-impacting news like NFP, for example, non-farm payroll, or merong news na sobrang magiging matindi yung galawan ng market, pinata-turn off yung AI, yung EA. Hindi siya gumagana. Kasi very dangerous yung mga ganong time. Kaya nga, ang goal kasi namin dito to protect the profits. Okay? Hindi siya aggressive, it's defensive. So, ito yung ilan lang naman sa mga resulta ng mga gumagamit ng Royal Mint. At lahat yan makikita mo, green. Whether it's 1% or 30%, lahat so far, green. At yun nga, kagaya na pinakita ko sa inyo kanina lang, nag-rank kami sa Trading Cup until now na mga 8 siguro out of top 20. Website, ito. Yung website, tradingcup.com/signals. So anyway, again, bakit nag-rank yung Royal Mint? Hindi naman siya yung pinakamalaking returns eh. Don't get me wrong ha. Maraming mas malalaking returns dito. If you go to the website, kung kunyari i-ano natin, filter natin to based on the total returns or gains, meron dito naka 2,000% na. Pero rank 29 lang siya. Diba? Meron naka 1,700%. Pero rank 183 siya. Kasi nga, ang basis po kasi nito is consistency and safe at saka maayos yung risk management. So, hindi lang yung pinaka mataas yung returns. Yun ang, kasi nga, conservative kami. Conservative yung Royal Mint. Kaya mataas yung ranking namin. So, kanina pinag-uusapan natin to, diba? Yung typical investment options in the Philippines. The most accessible investment options in the Philippines and their returns. So, savings account would give you 0.25% on average. 1-year bond is 3 to 6%. Pag-ibig MP2, 7% per year. Philippine Stock Exchange on average is 9% per year. And then Royal Mint, on just 3% per month can give you 36.72%. Conservative pa yan. Passive income. Passive, wala kang kailangan gawin. Kung nabibitin ka, kasi ang problema kasi yung iba, nagro-Royal Mint sila, tapos nabibitin sila sa profit. Okay lang, umattend ka ng class ko, pag-aralan mo kung paano mag-trade by your own, then you can make a lot more than 3%. That is why we say, earn while you are learning. Kasi habang ina-attendan mo yung klase ko, natututo ka na rin. Habang natututo ka sa klase ko, meron ka na ring profit na at least 2 to 3% per month. Diba? Not bad. Right? And this is something that we're very, very proud of. So, ito yung mga typical returns ng mga stock funds dito sa Pilipinas, yung mga mutual funds. Kung familiar kayo sa Atram, Climbs, First Metro Consumer Fund, ALFM, dito pumapasok din yung mga kontrata ng mga mutual funds at saka mga VUL. Okay? So, ito yung mga returns nila, yearly basis, 4%, 12%, pinakamalaki yung Atram, 4.9%. Ito yung mga Philippine equity to, mga Philippine stocks to. Philippine financial institutions. And ang pinakamalaki nila is feeder funds. So feeder funds, merong kumita ng 25% 1 year. Sun Life. I think last year to eh. Sun Life World Equity Index feeder fund. So ibig sabihin kaya World Equity. So indices to ng mga international stock market. 25% for 1 year. Talo pa rin yan ng Royal Mint kasi 36% nga kami. Right? But anyway, not to brag. So, what do you need to start? Number 1 question, anong kailangan ko po? Number 1, live trading account with ACY Securities. Number 2, $1,000 starting capital, at least. Number 3, virtual private server. Yung explain ko nga kanina, kailangan ng VPS. And of course, number 4, Limitless PH Trading Academy. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about VIP program. Okay? Ito na yung exciting part. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo kanina, learn while you earn. Doon muna ako. Kinig mabuti. So, this is what we have with Limitless PH, and this is why we're ano lang kami, lay low lang kami, hindi kami masyadong nagbo-broadcast whatsoever, but the services are, you decided for yourself. So, Normally, ang outside, so alam niyo naman, di ba, normally may bayad yung mga enrollment, you go to a trading course, ang mahal ng mga bayad, di ba? May 100,000, may 80,000, ilang araw lang, merong 50,000, right? So, on average, ang isang 10-week course, advanced Forex course would cost you 35,000 pesos. That would include, for example, in our case, sa VIP program, 10-week advanced Forex course ito, ibig sabihin, the whole program itself with certification, lifetime website access, trading videos, trading signals, trading tools, ebooks, VIP classes, live trading sessions. Hindi ito yung presyo namin sa labas to, sa labas, okay? 35,000 on average. Automated trading. Pag nag-rent ka ng automated trading ng EA, kahit pumunta ka sa MT4 ngayon, makikita mo, ang rent niyan normally nag-average ng $100 per month. So $100 per month is 6,000, close to 6,000 or 5,000, let's just say 5,000. 1 year time, 60,000 kagad yun sa peso. So nag-aral ka ng 35,000, nagbabayad ka 5,000 naman para sa EA mo, that's automatically 95,000 na kagad for the whole year. Hindi pa kasama yung starting capital mo. Siyempre, kailangan mo ng starting capital. Hindi naman pwedeng mag-start ka ng trade nang wala kang iti-trade. Hindi naman pwedeng nag-aral ka tapos demo account ka lang. Of course, you have to have starting capital. So, at least meron kang 50,000, let's say, $1,000. So, the whole thing itself, if you go outside, if you think about this, it's already 145,000 pesos for the first year para lang makapag-start ka. Right? Guess what? Sa Limitless PH, kaya nga sabi ko sa inyo, we don't really ask any payment. All of that can be put to scratch because in Limitless PH, especially with our promo until June 30, 2024, libre ang VIP program. First, at least you have to have a starting capital of $2,000. Now, mind you, this is your starting capital. This is not a payment to anyone. Hindi to bayad sa amin, hindi to bayad sa ACY. Starting capital mo to. Galawin mo or hindi, okay lang. Right? So all of these things will be given to you. Walang hocus-pocus to, walang hidden charges, walang whatsoever, for free, as long as you have to have at least $2,000 starting capital with our partner broker, ACY Securities. So nakatipid ka na kaagad ng 35 plus 60, that's 95,000. Nakatipid ka ng 95,000 kasi ang purpose ko kasi ganito eh. And this is my main reason kung bakit. Ang daming mga trading courses dati, dami ko naatinan dati sa totoo lang, nung bago pa lang ang trading sa Pilipinas. Sipin mo, ibebenta nila yung trading course ng pagkamahal-mahal dun sa mga tao, na yung ibang tao, saktuhan lang naman yung kaya nila. Let's say 100,000 for a 2-day course. Tapos pagtapos ng course, let's say 1 week, akala ng tao okay na yun, pwede na siya. Hindi pa pala. Of course, wala ka pang starting capital eh. Diba? So, kinuha na mo na ng 100,000 yung tao para lang sa training, na pwede mo naman sanang ibigay na mas mura, or better yet, libre na lang, yung 100,000 sana, pang kapital na lang niya. Eh, anong nangyari? Dahil binayad niya sa'yo, wala siya tuloy ngayon pang kapital. Diba? So, that is the reason why, as much as possible, with our business model, we want to give everything for free. Of course, as long as you do it with our partner broker, ACY Securities. You may ask how or why. Bakit ganon? Bakit kaya mo mabigay ng libre? It's because of the business model that we have. We don't make a lot of support or let's say in profit, in terms of profit, kasi naniniwala kasi ako, ang isang totoong profitable trading strategy, hindi mo kailangan ibenta. Kasi kung totoong profitable yun, ba't mo kailangan ibenta? E di ikaw na lang sana gumagamit nun. Right? If that makes sense. So kami kasi, ang business model namin is the broker itself. We help them make traders in the Philippines and consistent traders at may return customers. Hindi kami nagbebenta ng kurso. Right? Because I myself, I make money from trading. So why would I have to ask you for a payment kung pwede ko naman kitain sa loob ng isang oras? Right? Anyway, so this is what we have. Walang hocus-pocus, walang hidden charges. VIP program, you can have it for free with a starting capital of $2,000. Okay? That is the learn and earn part. So, in recap, VIP program, it's free for traders with at least $2,000 trading account with ACY Securities. So, you can access the advanced trading course worth $35,000, 2 to 3% passive income per month. So, habang nag-aaral ka for that first 10 weeks, meron ka ng 2 to 3% passive income from the Royal Mint EA. lifetime access to the website, trading videos, live trading sessions, trading signals, so on and so forth. Now, Coach, eto naman. Gusto ko lang itry yung Royal Mint. 'Di ba? May mga ganun eh. Gusto ko itry yung Royal Mint. Gusto ko masubukan yung passive income nyo. Ayoko mag-aral, ayoko mag-trade. Hindi ako interesado. Wala akong oras. Hindi ko kayang pag-aralan yan. I don't have extra time to spare. 'Di ba? Gusto ko lang mag-passive income. 'Di ba? May mga ganun. So, meron naman po tayong option dyan. If you don't wanna take advantage of the whole VIP program itself, then you can start using the Royal Mint for free as well. Libre ulit. As long as ang starting capital mo naman is at least $1,000. Bakit? Kasi hindi po gumagana yung EA namin if less than $1,000 ang capital. Ulitin ko, hindi gagana ang EA namin if less than $1,000 ang capital. Because we are very strict with the risk per trade. Naalala niyo yung sinasabi ko kanina? 0.01 lot size, ang minimum lot size traded. At ilan yung 0.01? 1,000 na currency units. That's why $1,000. Kasi ang ginagamit namin lot size, standard para sa mga $1,000 account is 0.01. Kahit pa nakagamit ka ng kahit pa naka-leverage ka ng 1:500, we still use the standard lot size of 0.01 per $1,000 account. Kaya namin napoprotektahan yung account, although we're only making 2 to 3%, 4% per month, pero wala pang losing account for the whole 9 months na. Mula nung nag-start kami ng beta testing, wala pa kaming losing account. 100% green. And we plan to keep that for the rest of the year and for the rest of the coming years. Kaya may minimum requirement talaga. So, $1,000 minimum capital, you get free use of Royal Mint, libre, walang bayad. 3 months money back. Ito yung maganda. For the first 3 months, kasi gusto mo lang subukan, di ba? Try ko lang muna kung kikita ako dyan, di ba? For the first 3 months, try mo lang muna, kahit di ka mag-VIP, $1,000. Kung magkano yung profit mo sa iyon. After 3 months, i-withdraw mo, bahala ka. Kung sakali man, in the worst possible scenario na magkaroon ka ng losses, we will refund the full amount of losses to you. It never happened, to be honest with you guys, never in the history of Limitless PH, never in the history of Royal Mint na nagkaroon kami ng losses on any given month. But just in case na magkaroon ka ng loss, $50, $100, that will be refunded back to you 100%. May kontrata po yan. Okay? Para ka naka-trial period lang. Now, pag nagustuhan mo yung Royal Mint after 3 months, o sige, gusto ko i-continue to, then, wala nang money back. Pero of course, it's the same thing. Wala namang mawawala. Right? The only difference between a $1,000 starting capital is the $2,000 starting capital is not only the VIP, but the VPS. So, ganito. For a $1,000 starting capital, yes, libre po yung Royal Mint. Libre yung gamit mo dyan sa passive income. Pero meron kang babayaran na 500 pesos lang naman per month for the rent of the VPS. Okay, in-explain ko naman kanina sa inyo kung ano yung rent, yung VPS na yan. Para kang rumirenta ng computer shop sa network. So, 500 pesos a month lang siya. Yun yung bayad dun sa programmer. Basically, siya yung nagre-rent yan per month. Okay? Starting on the first month. Pag nag-start ka naman ng $2,000, you get free use of Royal Mint. You get 3-month money back as well. And then, you get 3-month free VPS. And lifetime VIP membership. Yung pinakita ko sa inyo kanina. Yung VIP. May education, may website access, etc. etc. Okay? So, ang difference niya, $1,000 starting capital, magpapayad ka na 500 pesos per month. Kung $2,000 starting capital, for the first 3 months, libre yung VPS mo. So, literal, trial siya. 3 months trial. Kasi nga, simula pa lang kasi. So, we have started Royal Mint, sabi ko nga sa inyo kanina, in August of 2023, pero nilaunch lang namin siya publicly nung March 2024. So, nasa ano pa rin kami, nasa alpha stage pa rin kami kung tutusin. Kaya kami nagpapa-free trial. Just for you guys to check it out. Check it out. Diba? Subukan nyo. Kung okay, kung mag-loss ka, babalik namin. Kung nag-profit ka, withdraw mo yung profit mo. Sa'yo lahat yun. Diba? Gusto mo i-withdraw yung buong account mo, okay lang din. That's how confident we are about the Royal Mint. Again, may kontrata to hindi to usap-usap lang. May contract po ito, stipulated contract na meron kang money back kung sakali na magkaroon ng losses. That's how confident we are because we never had losses in Royal Mint EA. So, yan. Nasagot ko na siguro yung mga tanong nyo kanina. Natahimik na kayo eh. So again, VIP program, $2,000 starting capital, walang bayad, libre po ang Limitless PH, wala pong binabayaran sa amin. Royal Mint is also free, meron lang minimum starting capital. Okay? Yeah. Any questions? Yung 500 rent po sa VPS, possible ba siya kunin galing sa profits ng Royal Mint? Very good question, Miss Regine. Hindi po pwede kasi wala po kaming access sa account mo. So once you have your own account that is yours, nobody can withdraw and deposit from that account. Ikaw lang yung pwedeng makagalaw nun. What will happen is that you will give us access to your trading account. So dalawa yan eh. Magkakaroon ka ng tinatawag natin na ACY portal. So ito yung parang online wallet mo. E-wallet. Nandyan yung funds mo. Kahit maraming trading account, may funds ka dyan, paglipat-lipatin mo yung mga funds. Okay? And then MT4. Ito yung platform. So bibigyan mo kami ng access sa MT4 para ma-install namin yung EA. Pero hindi namin kayang i-access to. Kasi unang-una, ito ay nakalink sa bank account mo. So, pag nag-withdraw dyan, mapupunta sa bank account mo. So, we cannot ever touch this. We can only trade on your MT4. Kaya hindi pwede yung ibabawas na lang sa sa account mo. Bawal 'yun actually. Sa lahat ng brokers bawal 'yun. Bawal ibigay yung access ng independent retail trader sa ibang mga tao. Bawal na bawal 'yun. So, the answer is no. That will be coming from your money, your account, GCash normally. Ang ginagawa ng iba. Or pwede mong bayaran yung first 3 months na kagad or first 1 year na, bahala ka kung anong gusto mo. Para hindi ka maya sinisingil ng programmer natin. So our programmer actually is from Cebu. He's been a student. Ewan ko kung nandito pa si Christian Cornel. Nandito ka pa ba si Cornel? Kasi sigurado ako kilala mo to eh. This guy has been attending all our VIP classes since 2019. Ayan, nandiyan ka pa, Christian. So itong tao na to, si Kerwin. Kilala mo ba si Kerwin? Familiar ka ba? Active din to dati sa mga VIP classes. So this person, he's from Cebu. He has been a student of Limitless PH. Laging on top, yes. Magaling mag-trade yun eh. So he has been a student of Limitless PH since 2019. Tapos 2020 pandemic yung sa IFS markets. Tapos yun nga, last year kami nag-uusap. Hindi ko alam na sobrang galing niya palang programmer. Ang galing niyang programmer. Ang dami niyang ginawang Actually, marami siyang ginawang EA. Hindi lang ito. Marami siyang ginawang EA, pero yung iba aggressive. Sobrang aggressive. May EA siya para sa gold, may EA para sa Euro USD. So anyway, and the reason why I'm asking him kung pwede ibenta niya lang sa akin yung program, ayaw niya ibenta sa akin, gusto niya ibigay for free sa lahat ng Limitless PH students kasi nga, malaki daw yung tinatanong niyang gratitude sa akin because he learned trading because of Limitless. So, nagamit niya yung programming skills niya into coding and making him profits on a monthly basis. Taga Cebu yun. So yan, alam mo, sa totoo lang yung tao na mahihain yun, hindi mo siya makikita. Pero sabi nga ni Christian, laging on top. Pag may mga kami dati, mga trading competition, siya yung palagi number 1. Siya yung palagi number 1 sa mga trading competition namin. He's from Mandaue, Cebu, I guess. Mandaue ba? So, yun. He's the one who built the whole thing. I gave him my algorithms. Kasi hindi mo na ako marunong mag-program eh. Hindi ko na maalam yan eh. Bigay ko lang sa kanya yung strategy ko, convert niya into automated. Ang galing. Sobra. So anyway, that's what we have. That's the Royal Mint EA. Any questions? Royal Mint and VIP. After 3 months, we will pay monthly already. So after 3 months, Alona, kung nag $2,000 ka, then yes. If you wish to continue, then you have to pay 500 pesos monthly. 500 pesos lang naman yon. Maliit lang naman yon. So kaya nga rin importante yung malaki yung starting capital eh. Kasi imagine mo kung let's say 2,000 ka. Sa 3% na lang, that is $60 per month. Diba? $60 is around 3,300 pesos. Bawasan mo ng 500 para sa EA, meron ka pa ring 2,800 na net. 500 pesos para sa VPS rather. Would be a good capital in the capital from a loan? Well, I do not recommend loaning for trading, but since this is Royal Mint, and this is conservative, and it is almost guaranteed, then yes, you may do that. Pero kung magte-trade ka manually, tas ilo-loan mo lang, wag na. Kaya lang isipin mo rin, Christian, ganito. Baka maglo-loan ka, tapos yung ilo-loan mo, ang tubo sa'yo 5% per month. Eh di talo ka pa doon sa Royal Mint. Di ba? Malaki yung tubo kaya pa nag-loan ka. So makakapag-loan ka na 1% lang yung tubo or 0.5% lang yung tubo per month, which I doubt meron ganon, then yes, panalo ka pa rin. Pero pag nag-loan ka, tapos ang binabayaran mo 5% a month, lugi ka. Di ba? that's the analogy behind it. Talo nga, I'm thinking a way around. Yeah, but well, you know, I do not ever recommend loaning for trading. But because I'm confident with Royal Mint, as long as mababa yung tubo ng loan mo, okay lang. Basta wag yung tatalunin yung tubo ng Royal Mint mo. Lugi ka naman doon. Any other questions about VIP? Pwede po ba mag-start ng 1K din mag-upgrade ng 2K after 3 months? Yes, Miss Alona. Absolutely, 100%. Maraming gumagawa niyan actually. Marami kaming mga, kung nakita nyo kanina, diba may mga $50,000 account? Balikan natin Ito, may 50,000, may 20,000, 7,000, 50,000 nasa 2.6 million na yan. 20,000, 1 million. Ito, 40,000 na ito ngayon. Hindi updated to actually. Hindi updated tong graphic na to. Late na yan. So, lahat ng mga yan, nag-start lang sila ng 1,000. And then, of course, they realized na, okay, nag-add sila ng nag-add hanggang sa naging 50, may naging 20, may naging 40. So, yes, that is okay. As long as you let us know kung mag-a-add ka para babaguhin namin yung parameters ng account mo. Kasi ulitin ko lang di ba, in-explain ko na to kanina. So, sa Royal Mint kasi, ulitin ko lot size. Naalala nyo yung lot size, di ba? So, sa Royal Mint kasi, per $1,000 na account, that's equivalent to 0.01 lot or volume per trade, standard. So, okay. May mga nagtatanong tungkol sa compounding. So, magko-compound lang siya pagka naging 1,000 yung tubo mo. So, basically, for every 1,000 na na-add, additional 0.01. So, for example, nag-add ka ng 1,000, so $2,000 na yan, that will be 0.02 na per trade. Ganun ang standard namin. 1,000 is to 1. 1,000 is to 0.01. So, every time na mag-a-add ka ng multiples of 1,000, you have to let us know because we will adjust the lot size and the risk management. At least you have to let the programmer know kasi siya naman yung gumagawa nun. Are those parameters po visible sa trader? Nagbe-base po ba siya sa parameters sa risk appetite? Hindi siya visible kasi wala ka naman makikita talaga sa yung... Okay, ang coding kasi ng meta editor is... I'll show you Bibigyan kita ng sample. Ito, basic coding lang to sa meta editor. Nga pala yan. Ano na ako. Okay, yan. Yan. So, dito kasi kami gumagawa ng codes for the MT4. So, for example, meron kang mga script. Ito yung mga ginawa ko dati. Nagpapauso lang ako ng sarili kung hindi ako marunong mag-code Yung mga, ang hirap kaya gumawa ng coding, yung mga gagawa ka ng command. Anyway, so ganito yung itsura niya. So kahit pa sabihin mong maging visible siya, hindi mo rin makikita. At di mo rin maiintindihan. Ito yung itsura ng codes na ginagawa namin. Tapos, hindi lang yan. Naka-incorporate siya sa isang third-party na software na naka-incorporate sa ChatGPT, yung AI. So, bukod dito, naka-partner siya sa AI. So, hindi mo siya makikita sa MT4 itself kasi pag tinignan mo yung MT4 mo, ito lang makikita mo, trades. Diba? Tapos, makikita mo yung Royal Mint. Yun lang. Hindi mo makikita yung all the parameters behind it. And, to begin with, lahat siya naka-run sa VPS mo. So, imagine mo, Christian, binuksan ko yung account mo, Christian. Tapos, tinatrade ko. Ang nakikita mo lang sa account mo, pag binuksan mo yung account mo, makikita mo lang sa account mo yung mga open trades at saka yung mga closed trades, profit or loss. Diba? Hindi mo makikita kung ano yung indicators na ginamit ko for those trades. Hindi mo makikita kung ano yung parameters na ginamit ko for those trades because ako yung nag-trade. Binuksan ko siya sa sarili kong computer. Okay? So, pag EA, nakabukas yung account mo sa VPS. So, hindi mo talaga makikita dahil nasa VPS nga siya. After po ng promo until June 30, ano na pala magiging price na avail ng Royal Mint? Well, let me just tell you this, Regine. We started with $1,000. Nung pinaka-introductory promo namin, $1,000 lang to. Lahat, actually, ito wala to. Ito lang lahat, pero $1,000 lang. Introductory promo namin. After 2 months, naging 2K na kasi of course, demand. Tumataas yung demand eh. Ang problema kasi ganito. Okay, I'll be honest with you. Meron kasing limited lang na capacity yung unang-una yung VPS na ginagamit namin. Pangalawa, yung EA. Kung hindi ako nagkakamali, dati 100 lang, sumobra na sa 100 kasi. So, nag-upgrade kami hanggang 200. Okay? Ang maximum na pwede niyang gawin, I think, 1,000 users. So, the more na dumadami yung gumagamit at dumadami yung gustong mag-try nito, the more na tinataasan din namin yung minimum requirement para ma-filter din yung mga users. Kasi hindi namin kayang i-cater pag more than let's say, thousands of users na. Kasi minomonitor ng programmer yung accounts eh. So, I cannot tell you for sure kung magkano ang magiging minimum capital namin next month. But what I can tell you that this is the minimum capital available right now for the Royal Mint and the VIP. Meaning yung algo na mimili ng mga currency to trade. Yes, exactly. Exactly the point. The algorithm itself, the parameters itself is the one deciding for your trades. Any other questions related to VIP and Royal Mint? Kasi may isa pa akong regalo sa inyo eh. Pag wala na kayong questions sa VIP tsaka Royal Mint, I'll go there. Any other questions? VIP, Royal Mint questions? Wala na? Okay. O sige. Kalimutan na muna natin yung VIP Royal Mint. By the way, if you are interested in either the VIP plus Royal Mint or just Royal Mint alone, just give us a message or tomorrow we'll get in touch with you with our account managers para ma-process natin, matulungan ka namin doon sa step-by-step process kung paano gumawa ng account or ma-approve yung account at deposit and withdrawal and all that kind of process. Okay? Yung account manager may bahala sa'yo. So, ito yung bibigay ko sa inyong free. Mamimigay ako ng 3 libreng e-books. Okay? Sino gusto ng e-book? Itong 3 e-book na to, I don't know if you guys, alam mo, ang daming humihingi ng e-book sa amin pero hindi ko alam kung ginagamit nila. Yung iba nanghihingi ng e-book, ang daming kinukuha ng e-book, di naman ginagamit. I hope you guys will use this, okay? Bibigay ko to for free. So the first one is Mastering Fundamental Analysis. Okay, kaya nga siya Forex News Mastery. And the second one and the third one is Mastering Technical Analysis. It's about 40 to 50 pages long for each ebook. So, libre po ito. Pamimigay ko. As long as you have an account approved with ACY Securities. So, what you can do is you can either scan this QR code in front of you or sa website, meron tayo sa if you go to Royal Mint, actually, bigyan ko na lang sa inyo yung link. So you can either scan yan pong QR code na yan. Okay? Again, I'll give 3 free ebooks. You can either scan that QR code or you can click the link na sinend ko sa chat box natin. Kung sakali man na hindi nyo makita, hindi nyo magawa ngayon, nasa email din mamaya yung link. So, pwede nyo pa rin ipatuloy yung application mamaya. Okay? So, if you get your account approved by tomorrow, I will send you the 3 ebooks via email right away. So, Fundamental Analysis, Technical Analysis ebook, as long as you have an account. Walang deposit required. Kahit wala kang in-deposit, walang problema. Magkaroon ka lang ng approved account. So, you have to follow medyo mahigpit kasi ang ACY kasi Of course, they follow the rules. They follow international law. So, kailangan mo mag-upload ng valid ID. Sagutan mo yung mga tanong doon. Tapos, by the way, if any of you is interested to start out with Royal Mint, by the way, ito yung gagamitin nyo Pro Zero. Tapos, 500:1. Kung gusto nyo mag-Royal Mint, Pro Zero, 500:1. For any other account, pwede ka naman mag-standard lang. Tapos kahit ano, any leverage. So for Royal Mint, kasi kasama sa tanongin mamaya For Royal Mint, kung gusto niyo mag-Royal Mint EA, Pro Zero, 500:1. Leverage. For any other accounts, standard and any leverage. Okay? So again, you can scan the QR code or click the link in the chat box and then sagutan niyo yung mga tanong doon. As long as you answer the questions properly, nag-submit kayo ng ID nyo, then tomorrow it will be approved by morning pag open ng Australia. Okay? Again, 3 ebooks for free. Do you have any other questions or clarifications for me? Meron pa po ba kayong tanong bago tayo matapos? By the way, si Gracebel at saka sino ba yung isa kanina? Si Gracebel at saka si Jericho. Ay, umalis na nga pala si Jericho. We'll give you the GCash right after this. Hindi pa marunong sa trading, pwede sa Royal Mint. Yes, exactly, Sir Rafael. That is the point of Royal Mint. For you to have a profit even though hindi ka pa marunong mag-trade. So while you are learning with me, going through the whole 10-week course, then you will get 2 to 3% per month. So may profit ka na, natututo ka pa. Yan ang pinaka-goal namin talaga. Sino po ko contact sa interested po? Miss Alona, kung sino yung tumawag sa'yo for the confirmation nung webinar, then I don't know kung sino yung account manager mo, pero kung sino man siya, yun yung kukontak sa'yo tomorrow, or you can send a message to that person as well para ma-assist ka niya to create an account or to, all the process. Any other questions? Any other questions, clarifications? Wala na? Going once? Nag-overtime na pala tayo, no? 11 na. 30 minutes overtime. But that's okay. Thank you very much for staying here, guys. 35 pa rin yung nandito sa room from 48. So, konti lang din yung nawala. Maraming salamat. I hope di ko sinayang yung oras nyo. Sana may natutunan kayo ngayong gabi. At again, we are here in the office. Kung gusto nyo pumunta rito, pustahin nyo kami. Legitimacy check. Punta lang kayo dito. Thank you very much for staying with us until 11 p.m. Maraming salamat po. I hope to see you guys again in the future. Christian, good night. Pastor, good night. Alona, and all of you guys. Magandang gabi po. And enjoy the rest of your week. Happy pipping. Happy investing. Thank you very much. Bye-bye po. God bless you all. Bye-bye.